I hate all this shit right here. Jesus. Here we go. Hey, guys. Let me turn this down. Let me turn that down. Oh, let's turn this down. Can you guys hear me? Hey, Tante. Let's get it popping on. Let me turn the light on. Let me turn. Oh, they on. Shit, it just feels dark up in here. Ah, I'm over here. I'm over here packing, you guys. Um, hey, mamacitas. I'm glad you guys made it. I'm glad you made it. Tante, did you miss last night? Was you here last night with us? Tante, I want you to be able to call in too. You got my phone number 253-904-2599. I want you guys to be able to call in so we could get this thing popping because it's a lot we got to discuss. It's a lot. Let me turn on. Let me get everything turned on. I'm about to go get some water right quick, you guys. I'm kind of late. I'm sorry. I apologize, but we got lots to talk about. Hold on. Let me get this thing. These thing on computers, girl. Okay, install later. God, I wish we could do it the old school way where we have the house phone and all that popping. Just call in on the house phone. But I want everybody to be able to call in. Maybe I should post the number right up here. Let me see over the banner so we can call it. Oh, there we go. Can you hear me? Okay, let me post this. Let's get it up there. Let's see. I want to put the number up here. How do I do that? Double flat. Let's see. Let's just put we're gonna put this number up here because I want you guys to be able to call in. I want us to really get deep into this stuff. We're gonna talk about what everybody else is scared to talk about. Let's see, did it pop up? Brain. I don't know. No. Okay, let's go. I'm just putting this number up here, mamacitas. Hold on. My beautiful beauties. 904 2599. Oops. I gotta get me some more moderators and stuff. I gotta get this thing together. Now let's see if it's just gonna work. Let's see. You can hear me? Okay, baby. Yes, you guys get your wine glasses, get everything that you need. I'm gonna go get mine. I'm gonna go grab some water real quick, and I'm gonna grab something to drink. So you guys, we still got a couple minutes. Come on, let's get this party started. I'm trying to girl, I wish I had somebody to give some of these clothes to, because I need to get rid of these clothes. Jesus, I have to get rid of this stuff. Okay. You guys, I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I got a lot of stuff on my bed because you guys, I'm packing. I'm packing up some stuff. I need to get rid of some stuff. I wish I had look at all these clothes I got with tags on it, and I'm finna throw these away. Like I don't even need. Look at these. What size you guys wear? Because I'm finna throw these. I mean, I'm finna go take these somewhere. I don't even wear this stuff. You guys need some summer clothes. I got a bunch of stuff that I do not wear. Look at all this stuff with tags on it. It is all summer clothes, you guys. Just summer stuff. Still got the tags on it. I'm getting ready to get it. I'm gonna get. I don't even know. Give it to the Goodwill or something. I'm just getting rid of. I just bought a lot of clothes, so I'm just gonna take some of this stuff out and replace it with other stuff. So yeah, you guys get your cups, get everything ready, and let's do it. Let's get to running our mouths. Drop them off at the homeless shelter. It's better than the Goodwill, huh? Because the Goodwill, all they gonna do is sell them. Hey, Mary. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll drop them off at the homeless shelter. Girl, some good clothes. Jesus. I don't even know how long this shit been in my closet. I'm getting rid of this. I had to drink a lot of water. So, so let's get into it, girl. Let me tell you. Okay, what's Jackie? Okay, so Jackie. You guys, I don't think that Jackie's name is Jacqueline. I do not believe that Jackie's name is Jacqueline. I think that her name is something else. Because for you to misspell your name, and you've been having that name forever, I don't think that that's her name. And you guys remember what we was talking about last night, right? About how they really didn't change the boys' names. The boys' names are not Oren and Orson. They're not. They didn't change their names. Their names are still um, classic and sincere. They have not changed their names. And we were talking about how Trezelle has $160,000 in the bank, and we need to figure out where that money came from. So we also was talking about they could have sold the boys for their organs, you guys. There's a lot of stuff that people don't know about or are scared to talk about, but that's a hot commodity right now, organs and things like that, and that could have happened. They could have done that. I mean, it's a lot of stuff going on with these people. Hold on one second, you guys. I got a lot of stuff going on on my bed. I got my bag packing up my suitcase and stuff. Yeah, so there's a lot going on, you guys. Who giving him money? Eileen? Somebody gave, okay, so I guess they was trying to say, Trezelle and them is trying to say it came from a car accident. So, what car accident? And why is in Trezelle's name? It doesn't have Jackie's name on it. So, you telling me somebody gave Trezelle $160,000 because of a car accident? And we all know Trezelle ain't got no insurance on his car. The tag is very, you know, up to date. I don't even think the tag is up to date on none of them cars they got. I just came from outside. But hold on one second. Hi, Erica. Hi, Mamacitas. Hi, beauties. Hold on one second. Let me go to the bathroom real quick. 1 second. Okay, you guys. I got a lot of shit going on, okay. But anyway, hey, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with y'all. Okay, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. We gonna talk about everything. We ain't just gonna talk about Chazelle and Jackie tonight. I want to get on some other topics too about us women, us ladies. 'Cause it's ladies' night. It is ladies' night tonight. Let me see. It's dark in here. Oh, Jesus. Isn't it dark? Let's go this way. Let's see. Let's go this way. It's dark. Maybe because I just came from outside and it's just, look at my bed. I'm packing up my suitcase and I got to get rid of these clothes, y'all. I got to get rid of them. So, Trezell has $160,000 in his account, y'all. We need to figure out where that money came from. We need to figure out where it came from. Okay, and like I said, I don't know if you guys ever heard of this, but organs is a hot commodity. Organs are a hot commodity. And have you guys noticed how many black women are coming up missing? Have you guys noticed that? We don't get this together right now. Have you guys noticed how many black women are coming up missing? People are selling organs, you guys. They're kidnapping us. I don't know what it is about our blood and our organs that people need and they want. I don't know if we have the strongest, bloodline or whatever, but our blood and our organs are a hot commodity right now. And people are really buying and selling organs. So that definitely could have happened to those babies. They could have. I mean, it's something to think about. It is something to think. Well, you saw what? Hi, Mary. What happened? I saw an interesting video today from 2 months ago. What was it about? What was the video about? Call me. Let's talk about it. Oh God, I got all this stuff going on. So I want to go to. I'm gonna go back. Let me go. I'm still gonna go back to this video of them. But Mary, what video did you see? Hi, Mamacita. There's Patty. There's Patty. Hi, beautiful. Hi, beautiful beauties. Oh, my beauties. It's my women. I love my ladies. I love my ladies. Okay, so let's go back. Okay. Um. Okay. Okay. Now, so we figured. Now, Jackie's name, and it's nowhere to be found. But Trezell has $160,000 in the bank. Okay, and then a couple of weeks ago, he only had like $120,000. Now somebody else just put um another few $1,000s in that bank account. Who who's giving this man money? Oh yeah, my three rosebuds. Hi, how you doing, Mamacita? Listen, they are selling organs. People are dying for organs. I mean, they're getting killed for organs every day. They're selling organs. I love you, Patty. I love you, girls. I love you guys. You guys are my beautiful beauties. So, but okay, so me and one of my subscribers last night, we were on she called in and we were talking about how people are buying and selling organs. Now listen to this. Okay, so we were talking about this. Now, this is a scenario, okay? It's a scenario. Now, this could have happened. Trezelle and Jackie could have, now this is just could have, okay? They could have sold those boys for organs. And then their first payment they probably got their first payment when they bought that house. And then they're just now getting their second payment because everything went through. So I know they didn't get, I know for sure that this ain't from no car. That money can't be from no car accident. Can't be. And maybe that money came from the second payment for them selling them boys. And it just happened to just drop into that account. Because what happened was, I know a couple of weeks ago, he had 100 and something thousand in the bank. Now his bank account went from 0 to 100 and something thousand. And then last week, somebody dropped another $40,000 in there. So why? I mean, I hope that they're following this money. Because if they follow the money, they're going to figure out where these boys is at. Then she said that Jackie and Trezelle had two foster boys, Mexican, ages 11 and 12, but they returned them back to the foster care. She said they had them for over a year. And then I heard what? They was running away or something. They was jumping out the windows and stuff. And they could see Trezelle probably couldn't control them like he could control the 3 and the 4-year-old. He probably couldn't control them. And they wasn't listening. So those boys wasn't going to work. Because you can believe me, I believe that if those boys would have worked, they would have came up missing too. If they was able to keep them, those would have been the kids that came up missing. But see, they couldn't control them because they kept getting out, probably was out smoking weed, doing whatever they want to do. So you can't control them teenagers like you can control that 3 and 4-year-old. And I believe that they would have came up missing too, eventually. Smoking pot, and they used to sneak out and play with the boy next door. Just doing what kids do. And they wasn't listening to Giselle. They wasn't going for all that. Oh, that's water. It's so good. What happened? That sounds like you're onto something as much as no one wants to believe it. I know, right? I mean, it could be possible. That could be possible. And I was just thinking, like, why all of a sudden, excuse me, is money dropping into Trezelle's account? Wouldn't you think that it could be like for a payment for something? And it ain't no beats. Because Trezelle ain't making no beats like that. He ain't selling beats like that. So it could be payment for the boys. and it just happened to just drop, and it probably already was going to drop at this time. It just so happened all this is going on, and the money still just dropped in there. And now him and Jackie probably at the mall, and that's why they probably at the mall shopping, people seeing them out. Jackie's mom has 3 adopted children. So Jackie's mom is Mary, right? Is her name Mary Vasquez? That's Jackie's mom, right? If Chazelle has 160,000 in his bank account, I'm sure the FBI would have had a trace on it. I'm telling you, John, he has $160,000 in his bank account. Now, a couple weeks ago, there was 120,000 in there, but as of this week, somebody dropped some more money in there. So I'm hoping that the FBI is on that. They need to follow that. They need to follow that money. They need to follow that money. That's what they need to do. If you follow the money, we're going to figure out what is going on. Because I really believe, like, more than anything right now, because it seems like with them everything is about money, but they don't have nothing to show for it. Like they're not those kind of people that live like a lavish lifestyle, or they don't, they don't, not even a lavish lifestyle, they don't even live a regular lifestyle. You know how we get older and we like to have our yard, we like to do our yard, have our yard done, and have flowers put in our yard, and like my back, blah, 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 like my backyard, it has astroturf. I put astroturf back there because I ain't mowing no more grass. But it only has, it's about a little piece. It ain't that big. But there's 2 pieces of astroturf, and then the rest is like red cement rock. Like that, I don't want to mow no grass. But they haven't done any of that. Any of that, like, look good. Because you look at like, if you look at my house, you'll know that, okay, it looks like me. That looks like me. Because you can't, your stuff kind of like, you got a nice pair of tennis shoes on, you got a nice little jogging suit on, and then you look at the house and you be like, yeah, that look like you, that looks like you. The car looks like me, the house looks like that. But they don't care about none of that stuff. They don't upgrade nothing. They look like maybe they shop at the Goodwill. But you know what? I know a lot of rich people that don't have shit. They don't like care about shit. So I don't know if they what they're doing with their money, but they sure ain't. I mean, what's the point in having money when you ain't gonna spend the shit? You can't take it with you. You cannot take it with you. So why not at least spend some of it at least on, I don't know, your grandkids or something? Fix your house up. I mean, you want to be comfortable, right? Why wouldn't you want to be comfortable? You want your shit to be nice, and you want to be comfortable, and you just upgrade your car every 7, 8 years, that kind of stuff. They're not doing any of that. So what do they have to show for all these scams and stuff they doing? This lady had something happen to her car and asked Jackie's mom if she's seen anyone in her. Oh, in the cameras. And the 2 small boys came outside, and Jackie's mom said it was her daughter's kids. So that was Sincere and Classic, right? That was over at the apartment complex where the lady next door got her car broken into, and she wanted to look at Jackie and Trazelle's cameras, right, to see if they saw anything. And so, do we know when that was? Do we know what time frame that was? Because then we got somebody that at least seen them at some point. I'm about to gut my home serious remodeling. See Patty like that. New baths, new kitchen. Yeah, see, that's what we do. Like when we do our upgrades, we redo, like Patty is getting ready to do. And that's what, Patty, you do it every what, 15, I don't know, 15, 20 years, maybe 10, 15 years. I do it every 10 to 15 years, something like that. You do your upgrades, but they don't do any of that. They're not, they don't care. Like, what is it? People are weird. Thank you, baby. People are really freaking weird. I mean, they are some weird people. What are they doing with their money? So, what do you guys think about the organs? You think that maybe we might be onto something with the organ thing? Because I truly think we're gonna call somebody back real quick. Let's see. What's that? Here we go. I think my ringer was down. Hey, beautiful. Hey, girly. Yes, we're live. We're live. Mm-hmm. Say that again. Mm-hmm. I definitely feel you and what you're saying about those organs, and if you look it on YouTube, and you just look at YouTube and how they doing the Oregon black market, and yes, look at Hula. Hula yes, definitely enlighten you on it. So as you know, this case has been going on, and first, because I have an inner, intuition, like, see or, feel things. And I was like, okay, they're not out here buried, like, clothes. I'm like, okay, right, so this is the scenario. You know what I'm saying? Because how you just gonna vanish out of nowhere? How two little boys vanish out of nowhere? Exactly. This is, I mean, come on now. It's the perfect example of how Oregon black market works. And so, exactly, people can be in a bind or whatever. Like, most likely they were hurt. And I mean, one was hurt. I believe one got hurt. His femur bone got broken. And once that happened, it was no going back. It was like, okay, yeah, can't take him to the doctor. Like, he keep crying. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, everything was, it was definitely deep in, Jacqueline, she's not, black and African American. So, it's harder for us to get into that kind of, market or know people who's in that market, because our people really don't deal with that. That's not in our description. Right. Like, you hear what I'm saying? Yes, I get it. You're right. So I'm like, okay. Yeah. So I started putting everything together. I'm like, dang, this is really how it can work. And I was watching it, and I'm seeing the stuff, same exact stuff as what's going on right now. And I don't understand how we got so many facts and so many just justifiable causes, and they're not pinning nothing on them. I know they want to go to the judge with, say, hey, okay, this is what it is, and but they acting like these two motherfuckers is smarter than them or something. I've never seen a case like this in my life, where they still got two people roaming free, doing that can escape at any second. Exactly. You may you feel me, got something watching them. But you feel me, like I said, you can go in the store and leave out the back, and they will still think you in the store. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Walmart is big than a motherfucker. Yes, it is. It is. I would be able to shake something. Exactly. So how the heck you don't think they're gonna be able to shake something? Exactly. And then they have them thinking like they're not suspicious of them, or like they, it might not be them. Oregon, I want him to call in John Q, because I feel like he the popo, so he needs to call in. John Q, call in. You really the police, and I need you to call in so that you can
say why a 3 and a 4 year old
It's too
organs
young.
wouldn't work because somebody's family is in the hospital that need a kidney right now or need something right now. You feel me? A heart,
Mm-hmm.
anything. You hear what I'm saying?
Right.
He can need he can need anything, a blood
Mm-hmm.
transfusion, anything. You feel
Exactly.
me? Because what happens is in the organ transplant situation, they have to be the same blood type.
Mm-hmm.
You hear what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
therefore, if they the same blood type, they have to do the test first. They got to get the
Mm-hmm.
test done in order for the people to pay the money, do anything. So that's the first beginning of the process.
Mm-hmm.
And you can go look it up on YouTube right now. And they'll school you like they school me. I got
Mm-hmm.
photographic memory. So therefore, it's like whatever you're telling me, I'm gonna think deeper than that. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like I'm
Exactly.
using my third eye, so I'm gonna see
Mm-hmm.
a little bit further. You can only gonna tell me part of the story, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to figure out the whole story and the rest of the story. And most
Exactly.
likely, my story gonna make more sense. You hear
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Just like the Bakersfield strangler where he was strangling all these black women that was prostitutes. I was just watching it because America Most Wanted referred me to him, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm watching it, and now the dude in Bakersfield killing up everybody, all black women. Boo! It was
Really?
one white woman.
Mm-hmm.
So not being racist because I'm biracial.
Mm-hmm.
So once they got to the white woman, once he started killing the white women, oh
Mm-hmm.
nah, they shut down everything. They found that man did. Well, you feel me?
Right.
Down and found him.
Right. Right. Because.
Out there. At first, it
Mm-hmm.
wasn't out there. It was just like
Mm-hmm.
whatever he's strangling the hookers. You feel me?
Right. Was he a serial killer?
He did that. You feel me?
Yeah, he was a serial killer, right?
Another level.
Mm-hmm. It was a black dude, right?
Yeah, it's a black dude.
Mm-hmm.
And in my intuition, I'm telling my honey while I'm watching this stuff early this morning, like, and I never seen it. I said he had to be in the army before.
Mm-hmm.
Because people that be in the army are very emotionalist. They have they detach their feelings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so they can snap at an instant of a second and wouldn't even think twice about it because that's part of their training. They're trained to do that, and that's why a lot of people are not for the army because it institutionalize you and have you thinking only kill, murder.
Right, right. Because that's how they train you. Yeah, they train you like that. Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
It goes back down to John Q. Call in.
John Q, call in. Where you at, John Q?
Oh, I'm the popo
now. That's what he said. Oh, the popo there. Okay, John Q. Let's see if he. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's right. And we can hear each other. That's how. Yeah. That's right. That's why we got this live, so we can hear each other, and then we can hear each other's voices. Mhm. Right. Okay. But I want to ask a question though. Okay. So is a child 3 or 4 too young to do I mean, to use organs for a grown person? Can you use a 3 and a 4 year old's organ? Hmm. Let's ask John Q. Because he's the one. Uh-huh. You know what? Let's ask John Q. Let's ask John Q. Let's let John Q call in. Okay. Okay, hang up. Let him. How we do it? Wait, how do you do the three-way? How do you do it? Wait a minute. Let me see. Hold on. Oh no, we gotta figure this out. Hold on. I'm gonna see if we can do it. Yeah. John Q. Wait a minute, let me see. Let me see.
I don't know how to do this, but
let me see. Let me go to more broadcast info private chat. Okay, let's see. Post comment.
If I was a popo, Trizell and Jacqueline would be under arrest for
we would have already arrested them.
At least you know you had to do your job. If you was popo.
we would have arrested them already.
Man, don't let me be the police.
Man,
I'm thinking everybody been went to jail fucking with me. That's
exactly.
Please do not be no police. Don't be nothing because your ass already hella mean. You locking up everybody. So lock up
exactly. They going. Oh. Their asses is going down.
Your job too serious.
Let's see if we could get John Q up here. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out how can we get put different guests up here because I want you to come on the panel so we can all talk together. Let me see.
John Q?
Yeah, me, you, and John Q. Let's see if we can
Okay, all right.
Let me see how to do this.
Figure it out.
Okay, we're gonna figure it out. Guest. Okay. Place a sound when guest enter.
Okay, and then
guest must.
She got her name for sure. So how you spell your name is all on her. That's why I'm not finding anything because she can spell her name this way. That's why I was connected to the web because it was currently updated to that. You know what I'm saying? Right. It wasn't even connected like that. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. Yeah. I mean, this is crazy. I mean, and we have to think outside the box with this because I mean, this could actually be happening.
First of all, I don't like nobody to play with my intelligence, and I'm not Willie Foo Foo. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's too long. They've been around too many dolphins trying to work their swindles. Now this feel like one of them swindles you trying to work on right now. Like,
right.
Hell nah. Like, this is fake money. Like, you done brought some fake money. Like, are you serious right now? Come on now. These are two things.
You know what? I think I figured it out. Let me see. I think I have to put this link in the I'm gonna put this link inside the chat, and then I think this is the link that you use to call in. Let me see. So John Q, try to use this link and see if you can get in. Let me see. StreamYard. Hey, we gonna figure this out so we can have our panel going on. .com. Okay, slash DUY. Okay, D. Okay, yeah, we gonna have our panel cracking. TX. Dang, this is a long this is a long thing. Let me see. H. You still there? Okay.
Yeah, I'm still here.
You still there? Okay. Let me see. I'm still here. Okay, so I'm gonna put this link inside the chat, and then I think that this is the link that we use to get on to come in. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me see. Where we at? Guess. Yes. Okay. Okay, you guys, we're trying to see how we can get all of us on the StreamYard, guest instructions. You've been invited to join StreamYard. Follow the instructions. Okay. A laptop or desktop with a webcam or mic. Oh, do I have to get on my tablet? I mean, my computer? Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, let's see, how do I put this link in here? So if the police say they never moved to Cal City, then why they're not arrested for lying? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. Like, why haven't they been arrested for lying? Because they was never in Cal City. They was never in Cal City. Just from them, them being in Cal City, lying to the police, you know.
The police
Mm-hmm.
investigation. They just locked up man, America Most Wanted got it. Where they had it was one of the guys that a fugitive right now.
Obstruction of justice. John Q said it. Obstruction of justice. Everything, anything that you can think of, they did it. Right. Mhm. Exactly. That's something. Lock them up for something, and then all the scams that they have ran. With the house and all that. I mean, all that is a scam.
Like they deprived these kids. It wasn't more of just neglect. It was depriving. Like as a child, like
exactly.
You don't want the kids to go outside and get some fun.
Right. That is a kid's job to go. Right.
Very important stages in life.
Mm-hmm.
And go throw a ball outside. Somebody not always yelling at you. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Exactly. Go play with your friends. How are you supposed to be sociable if you don't have any friends? You don't know how to communicate.
You feel me? They don't know how to communicate. They weren't social. Mm-mm. They were, you feel me, trying to be like as if they were the weirdos on the block.
Mm-hmm. Right. I mean, that's abuse. That is just abuse. I remember playing outside and not coming in the house until the street lights came on. Like, what happened to that kind of stuff? I mean, good Lord. But they wasn't even able. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Every parent radar on 1,000 right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's horrible. That is horrible. That's abuse. I don't know how to do this. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Okay, hang up and we're gonna let John Q call in and then call back. So we can listen to what he got to say. Okay, bye. John Q, call us. Call us, John Q, 253-904-2599. We're going to talk to John Q. Come on, call us, John Q. So we can see what's going on. I don't know why it's so dark in here. It's just terribly dark. Apparently there's a lot of info everywhere in several cities. Yeah, there is. There is. There's a lot of stuff going on with a lot of people. And I just think that Zell and Jackie have Um, I don't know why my thing isn't. Why isn't it ringing like the ringer's down? Hello.
Hi, beautiful.
Hey, John Q.
Yeah.
Hi, John Q. How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm fine.
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm good. Thanks for calling.
Well, I mean, you guys wanted me to call, so
Yes, we do. We want to talk to you.
I love it when people call me the popo.
Oh, that wasn't the first time you've been called the Popo.
Oh no, I've been called that for the last 2.5 years working the Tanika Jenkins case and a couple of others. So they call me the popo, and I said, oh, that made me smile. Somebody who doesn't even know you calling you the popo already. My goodness.
So, do you work for the police department?
I mean, in the on my channel, on the video series I've done, I clearly state that I'm not in law enforcement or medical field or anything else like that. Just a concerned parent wanting to know what happened to these boys and looking for this.
Okay, yeah, just like the rest of us then. Yeah, we're just all concerned. Yeah. So, what do you think about the organ thing? You said that the kids would be too small for to be a donor.
Well, I haven't really come across anything that would remotely be evidence or any information that would consider uh, that kind of situation. This early in the game for these boys.
Mm-hmm.
That's something else. My idea of this whole case. I think somebody's got the boys.
Mm-hmm.
I think they are alive. Somebody knows exactly what happened.
Mm-hmm.
They were a part of this situation.
Right.
And they're just waiting.
Mm-hmm.
But if those boys were mine, I would do everything and move heaven and earth to try to get my family back.
Yes, yes, so sir.
Yes, sir. Right there on top of the table, and for any given length of time, you don't care what you have to do to get your family back.
Yes, sir.
And I believe Ryan Dean made that very clear in her news conference. Mm-hmm. So I'm looking at the simplicity of the case, whereas everyone has taken a little gander at the complicated organ harvesting, sex trafficking, and even though they do exist, I think this is more of a custodial issue than it is anything on a broader scale.
Okay.
That's just my feeling about it.
So what do you think? What do you think would happen if they did find the boys and they were alive? I mean, how do you think they would go about? Well, where would you think that they would put them? While they were waiting.
Yeah, CPS would grab them again, obviously. And they would, go into a temporary, emergency housing, emergency, foster parenting, as they've, already gone through, up until they were able to sort this mess out in court. Because charges will be pressed.
Right.
It's just a matter of time for the police and the investigation team to put together their case, in which they're doing. But it's more unfortunate for the boys because they have to, tolerate, being handled the way they have been handled.
Exactly. It's just so sad.
And I would just like to see a peaceful, they
Mhm. Right. Right. In her situation. Right, right. Because I'm pretty sure she's gonna try to get them back. Yeah. Yeah. I would like to see that. Yeah, I would like now do you think that she could start the process even though that they're missing, do you think that she could start the process of trying to get them back while they're missing? I mean, as long as she's fulfilling what CPS had asked her to fulfill to begin with to get them back the first time, with no delay and, jump the ropes that they wanted to jump and, do the blood test and, all this other stuff that they wanted to do. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. So maybe, they did kind of just rush the adoption and she while she was still doing her classes and stuff. And, they got taken. And it sounds like they, CPS, yeah, they need to be thoroughly checked. Because yeah, they do. They do. For some strange reason, a story ends up, getting to CPS about some kind of abuse or some kind of neglect or anything with a child. They send their little, their little crew out there on the streets and start digging around and start talking to people that may not know what's going on. And it could be manipulation on people that are just, trying to, discipline their kids so the kids know, right from wrong. Right. And it could be taken the wrong way, and CPS jumps in there and snatches them up, and, now they become part of a bureaucratic system, which is government funded for them to do what? Give them away to other people and pay them for it. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, they need to be cleaned up. If they're going to do that, they might as well go ahead and pay the mothers who have the kids without having the adoption process and straighten them out. Exactly. I mean that sounds like it would be better for the it'd be better for the kids to stay with the mother than to just waste money doing what they're doing. And then it sounds like they're doing a little bit more too. They might be into some trafficking and stuff themselves. Yeah. Well, when you take a look at it, because I looked at that possibility too. When you take a look at it, it is a trafficking system. Mm-hmm. It's just like going to work. If you're going to work and you take a train, you take the train to work. That's part of the traffic. If you take your car, you take your car, you get on the highway, you go to work. That's part of the traffic. Yeah. People are the same thing. When you're talking about a system like CPS, well, what do they do? Mm-hmm. The trafficking. Yeah. It's just a different legal term that they get to use, and it's legal. And that's sad. If anybody else does it, it's illegal. Right. And they're making money off of it. Yeah, they're getting funded by the state and federal government money. Come on. Yeah. It's right there in our face every day. Exactly. And I believe that it's up at the highest level. That's really yeah, I think everybody knows it and everybody knows about it. Sad. Yeah, it goes back to that. It goes back to that divide and conquer situation, right. And we find that going on more so in the minority communities than it is in any other community in the country. Unfortunate, but that's what we're looking at. Yeah, well, that's some stuff we need to start working on because that has to do with our future. The kids are our future. We need to get that cleaned up. Maybe I should run for office.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I'd vote for you. I'd vote for you if I was in your state.
Oh, would you? Oh, thank you. You can come to my state just to vote for me.
Yeah, well, I'm not too far away. I'm in New York.
Oh, you're in New York? Oh, okay. I've never been to New York. I'm gonna have to come visit.
Yeah, I'm in New York, so
Send me a
maybe a 4.5 5 hour drive for me to get to you. So
no, you're way over there. Do you know where I am? I'm in Seattle, Washington.
Okay. You're way over there.
Yeah. I'm way over here on the tip, on the top of California. Send me an invite. I'll come out and send me an invite. I'll open invitation, and I'll make my way out there.
Yeah, that's definitely an airline ticket in there, right?
There you go. Yeah, sure. I come up there. I want to go shopping in New York. I heard they have good shopping.
Oh yeah, well you got to bring bags of money because New York is getting to look like a ghost town with everything happening with the pandemic and stuff.
Oh, is it? I hope that it's going to get better though. It should get better later on.
Yeah. As the summer starts to kick in and everything, I'm sure that they'll start to open up places and restaurants and theaters and stuff like that. They can't keep up this craziness too long.
No, they can't. And have you got vaccinated yet?
No.
So that sounds like you're not going to get vaccinated.
Yeah, no, not anytime soon. Still doing my research on it, and because if it was all of that, we would still have huge numbers of people dropping, just like when it first started. 2,000 here, 5,000 there, 3,000 over on a daily basis. Yeah, then we got a problem, But now that we're quiet, everything goes back to politics and the rest of the nonsense.
Well, I just want everybody to know that I got vaccinated and I'm still here and I'm fine.
You got both shots?
I got both shots. I did the Pfizer shot and I got my last one 2 days ago. So yeah, and I feel fine. So I'll let you guys know. Yeah. I was I did it for everybody else because there's a lot of people that don't want to get it. So I just did it so everybody else can, they'll be at ease with it.
Right. A lot of people, their work requires them,
to get it.
The shots and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Mine didn't require me to do it, but I work with the public, so I was like, you know what? If you guys are scared, let me do it, and I'll be the victim.
Right.
So, if you guys are worried about it, I'm fine. I feel fine. Maybe in 20 years something might happen, but who cares? By then, I'll be about 80. Thanks for calling in, John, too.
Yeah, not a problem.
Yeah.
Your girlfriend who called you was so adamant about, wanting to, let's hear what he's got to say. And
yeah.
From and all of that.
We wanted to hear from you, John, too. Feel free to.
Tell her I am not. Tell her I'm not the popo. Okay. I got a channel on YouTube. All you got to do is, put my name in the search engine. And
okay.
Find a guy on this pool table with a pool cue.
Yeah, we're gonna come subscribe to your channel. You got us. You got 2 new subscribers.
Yeah, I'm doing a couple of pieces on the case, regarding the boys as well. So
good. Hey.
Here in the east to bring awareness here too.
And then you can, John Q, maybe you can teach me how to go so we can all be on all on the screen. You and her, we could be on
the. When you hit the invite button, a screen will pop up, and it'll give you the link. All you got to do is copy it, and then bring your cursor down to the type in tab where you normally do your comments. Paste it in there, and it'll go into the chat room.
Okay. Gotcha. And then you can use that to come in, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So people can click that link and go through the backstage and set themselves up the way they want to, join your panel.
Oh, okay,
And
cool.
this way, they can join you. You'll see them come up at the bottom of your screen next to your face, next to your live screen. And then all you have to do is just add to screen. It'll click them in, and then they'll jump up on the panel.
Okay, cool.
Put it into the chat room that way. It's easier that way.
Oh, cool. Thanks, John Q.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right. Nice talking to you.
Definitely.
Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. John Q sounds like a lawyer. Is that what you guys said? Sounds like a lawyer. Well, he was nice enough. I'm glad he called in. And you guys should want to call in too so we can all hear each other's voices. I'd love to hear your voice. So did you hear what he was talking about though, you guys? I really think this case is gonna be like, when we really do find out what really is going on, I think that it's gonna be something else, like something we didn't even think, something that we didn't even think of. I mean, who knows? John Q thinks they're still alive. Me personally, I don't think that they're alive. I mean, that's just me because I don't want to think that they're with somebody and God knows what they're going through over in hell. So we're going to keep talking about it. We're going to keep it going cuz we're going to figure this out. That's what we're going to do. My 3-year-old's getting over a crappy chest cold. Can't call tonight. Oh, oh, that man. Well, give him a kissy, kissy, kissy from Beautiful. Hope he feels better. Adoption papers doesn't work like that one. A child gets adopted. The biological mother on her family do not know where those children are for the safety of the foster parent and children. Yeah, so that's a so Vanessa, so that's a closed adoption, right? When they don't want the parent to know where the child is. Now, Ryan Dean said when the kids went to the first foster lady, now she was letting Ryan Dean come over and see the kids. I think that was good. Like that's a good thing. I mean, that's like keeping the kids and the parents kind of together and because I think kids get traumatized when they're taken away from their parent. I just think that that's a good thing that she was letting Ryan Dean come over and see the kids. And somebody didn't like that and then they went and took the kids and then moved them over there with Brazil and Jackie. And I wonder if that who the lady that moved them to Brazil and Jackie, I wonder if it was um, Jackie's mom. Or what if it was Miss Wanda? Who knows? It's beautiful Biobaku. It's beautiful BIOBAKU at gmail.com, Patty. Okay. Send it to me. Okay, so a closed adoption is a sealed adoption. Okay. But do they do open adoption? I mean like, where the parent can still see the child and they have access to the child after they're adopted. Do they still do that? Kids were seen in September by neighbors. Okay, Nat Man, was the neighbor that seen the kids, was that the neighbor that said the kids came running out after, like, I think it was Miss Wanda came out the house and the kids had came running out? I think they were trying to get away myself when she said that. It sounds like the kids were trying to get away. They were trying to run. Papilloma, yeah.
But didn't it sound like the kids were trying to run? They were trying to get away because they opened up the door and it sounded like the kids just ran out. I think that they were trying to get away.
JP. What was that? Hold on. Let me push on here. Do not disturb, because I got all kind of stuff going on this thing. Oh, we got okay. Call me. You can call me back, Mama Sita. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you. Let me see. Where am I? Okay, there we go. I'm calling you, Mama Sita. So I want to know what happened when, like, I want to know who took those kids and put them in another foster care, or like gave them to I want to know who gave the kids to Jackie and Trezelle. Why did they take the kids from that lady that was letting Ryan Dean see the kids? I want to know who took those kids from her. Do you guys know?
I want to know if they still got the same number from when they first adopted them kids.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you know what? I know they got. And this is the thing. I know that Trezelle and Jackie, whatever happened to those kids, they got new phones. They got another van, and then they moved. You know, because they went out there to Cal City thinking, okay, we finna call the police and we gonna do this report, because everything, they changed everything. They changed their address, they changed their phones, they changed their vehicle. So there's nothing of the kids. I mean, there's no sign of the kids.
And they prep their children all the time. What the when they returned remember when they returned the kids back like they was a piece of item, you know what I'm saying? And they used that there was smoking weed and doing all that extra stuff to get them out the way so they could bust their move. You hear what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah. That could have happened. Wait, look, somebody said Mary.
Returning money.
What'd you say? Go ahead. Say that again. You was talking about Jackie.
What I was saying is that they definitely returned the kids as if they was a piece of
property,
clothes or something.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that don't make no sense because y'all already struggling in the apartment. Y'all needed that little money. They getting like in the head.
How much do they get?
They get like $2,000 a head.
Man, that is a shame.
The more problems the child got, the more money they get.
That's just a recipe for disaster. Giving people all that money to take care of those kids, and they can't do it.
That's why it was all in group homes. That's why they took away group homes because it was so much trafficking and predators and all that kind of stuff, and people running away and getting molested. And I mean, come on now. I mean, it stirred up the pot even more than what was going on. Or they made people worse, or people on drugs for the rest of their life behind the system. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's sad. And they got these people like Jackie and Trezelle that are adopting kids for money. You know, it's just a hustle for them.
And definitely it's just a hustle.
It's just a hustle. And then they get rid of them.
And they wasn't even with their money. What is y'all doing with y'all money? That's why I think they have to be on drugs because y'all not doing it with y'all money at all.
Did you see those pictures of them? They look like they was on something.
That outfit. Come on now. If I'm finna go on TV. I'm finna go do my hair. I'm finna fix my edges.
Girl.
I'm finna put Nike, some Tim's.
She didn't. You know,
my children, but at the same time, I'm looking nice.
Right, right. You could tell that they don't. They're just not
They ain't got
into.
no class with themselves. Like they
Mhm.
dirty. Like you feel
Yeah.
me? Like you look like you from the project. And the
Mhm.
project people look better than that. You go in their house
Exactly.
in a project, shit decked out.
Mhm.
You
Mhm.
hear me?
Mhm.
They fit it.
You
Head
got
to
that
toe.
right. You got that right. You would
So
think you was somewhere
you
else.
was receiving help and you was receiving all the assistance to be glammed up, as they call it nowadays.
Right.
But you feel me? They antisocial. They didn't know how to communicate with people.
Mhm.
They, you feel me? Very standoffish. It looked like he was. You feel me? He got
Mhm.
his own situation where he and that motherfucker terrorizing everything moving, even a
Mhm.
dog. You feel me? So
Exactly.
I mean,
Sounds like
so
a
you
drug.
already know.
Sounds like people that have drug problems.
Man, come on. And you a drinker, you know it's some hella physical type shit going on up in that
Mhm.
motherfucker. And I
Exactly.
noticed, and when women cut their hair off, when they used to have a long hair, they
Mhm.
only cut their hair off because they stressed out than a motherfucker. You feel me? A man will make
Mhm.
you cut your hair because you're so stressed.
You got that
So,
right. I've done it before.
I noticed that in her picture. Like, from then, you feel me, with the short haircut and
Mhm.
then the nap. You hear what I'm saying? So I could see the difference.
Mhm. Mhm. They really look in those pictures of Trezelle and Jackie, they look like they were on something. And
Yeah,
you
they
yeah,
look really unstable.
they do. They look
So you got
unhealthy.
what you was high off of it, you can't even spell your own name right. How
It's
many? Well, you got 4, 5 aliases. You feel me? So you
exactly.
forgot which one you said at first because you was trying to run your mouth and you ain't used to talking in front of hella people and everybody
Mhm.
staring at you and want to beat you up and you feel me? You ready to buckle under pressure. If the police would have took you right then and there, you
Mhm.
would have told it off. You
Exactly.
feel me?
That's when they needed to take them is what right then and there when they was that day at that conference. That's when they should have took them. They should have took them because I think she would have
Justice,
buckled.
justice for the people, and we
Mhm.
want justice.
We
You
do.
feel me? And we're in place, but we want justice
Mhm. We need
and
justice.
justice to the people at this point because it's so many people involved. This
Mhm.
is like one of them poly class case. You feel me?
Mhm.
But we push it harder because it still ain't ringing out there. I
Mhm.
haven't seen this on Channel 2 News in San Francisco. I
Mhm.
haven't seen this on no news, no just bulletins on when you're on the freeway, you looking, you feel me, and they got the
Mhm.
little child abduction stuff, you feel me? I'm not
Yeah.
seeing none of this. I'm talking about in the Bay Area.
Mhm. Mhm.
So
You right.
I'm not seeing flyers put up on the you feel me, in the
Mhm.
stores. I'm not seeing any of that. Gas stations. This is at Walmart. You feel
Mhm.
me?
Yeah.
And when you go into Walmart, if you go, anybody going to Walmart when you first walk in, it's all the people who missing, all the
Mhm.
children who missing. When I go in there, I automatically think about Oregon, freaking the black market and all that stuff because that
Mhm.
is what's happening, and they just not talking about it.
Mhm. Mhm. They're keeping it quiet, but that is something to think about because it could have happened. What and then say, what if Jackie's mom was babysitting and the boys got out and someone took them? Giselle and Jackie didn't report it. That could have happened too. But why not report it? Like that is the stupidest shit. You need to report. Why
Okay,
would that's just like leaving your kid in a car on an accident on a hot day and you don't report it. You just go bury your kid. Why wouldn't they
okay,
report
so
that?
that's the case. Okay, if that's the case, then the police would have, when they rewind it all in cameras, because
Mm-hmm.
they, it's somebody that's hired just to rewind the camera and watch that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. You right.
I mean, even if they gotta take 6 months, they gonna rewind the motherfucker until you feel me. If that was the case,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they would have arrested them and the mom. You hear what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying already? Because
Mm-hmm.
it don't take that long to watch that much footage backwards because it's definitely cameras in that apartment complex, and it's definitely a camera there because they asked the mom all the stuff. You feel me? To show the camera, like because the situation with the people car had got broke into. So
right, there's cameras everywhere.
There's cameras everywhere. So this is the thing. When, so, okay, the doctors. So who has interviewed a doctor that's saying, because you got to do the wellness check, especially when the kid had a broken femur. So when was the last time the doctor, you hear, why no doctors ain't came up like, dang, I did see, or a nurse came up yet, like, dang, I did see them, like, you feel me, like this, during this month, during this time, man, I'm not hearing none of that.
I wonder if they're not telling us that they called because remember when the police officer was like, he needs anybody that has seen them, like doctors, nurses, whatever. He needs anybody. Because that told me that nobody has seen them.
And nobody, and first of all, that's neglect on the doctors and them behalf too. The mom needs to check in shit because first of all, y'all know my baby bone was broke. So y'all know y'all supposed to be checking up on him every 6 to 9 months. Don't he supposed to get shots for school or you feel me, chicken pop shots, all of that.
Yeah, exactly. They're supposed to have doctor's appointments every couple of months so they could get their shots. I think you get shots all the way up to junior high school. So yeah, they would have had to be going to the doctor.
I'm just learning this shit, but I know one thing. I'm taking my baby to the doctors every 3 months. You feel me? So
yes, every couple few months.
3 and 4, I'm still believing I'm supposed to take them at least every 6 to 9 months. You know what I'm saying? Like, it might not be as frequent, but when you got a broken bone, you feel me? So the doctors was neglecting the doctor's appointment, pushing it off, or they pushing it off. You hear what I'm saying? And the doctor kept making them. Because you know you can just push it off, push it off, push it off. You hear what I'm saying?
You know, and now that you're saying that, I think I heard that Trezell was one of those people that didn't believe in getting his kids shots. I think I heard that. Like he didn't believe in getting shots for the kids and stuff.
And you don't get services for the kids if you don't get shots.
Oh well, he shouldn't. He was getting the services, so they probably they had to be going somewhere and doing something. Can you put that in the chat for me? Put that in the chat, and then that is the link to call in, and then you can you see it? I sent it to you.
I know I seen it in my phone, but I'm on my laptop. I called you.
No, I called you on your 415.
Yeah.
Do you see it?
Yeah, I'm trying to do the
If you copy it and paste it.
Okay, I'm gonna copy it and paste it.
You can put it in there, and then we can do a panel. Hi, Nay. How you doing? I am sure FBI police know. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that the FBI is probably they're calling doctors. I mean, they trying to figure out, because where's the video of them at Walmart? Like, where's any video of them at a traffic light? Like, where is the video of the kids being anywhere with them? There's video everywhere. There got to be some video somewhere of these kids. Trezell and Jackie don't even have video of them. And you know how we video. Y'all know how women are. We video everything. We take so many pictures and video. I bet you every woman on this live, I mean on in the chat, phone is full of pictures of their kids and grandkids. Yes, ma'am. We gonna find the boys, you guys. We gonna do it. We are gonna do it. Because we're going to keep talking about it. We're going to keep calling. I call the FBI all the time. Okay. I call them all the time. No, they don't want to tell me anything, but I'm always asking questions, and no, they don't tell me nothing, but they know that I'm calling. Oh, it's you. It's you. Yeah. I want to know what's going on. I mean, is there anything new? I need to know. Like, I mean, I don't want them to forget about these babies. I don't. We all want these babies found. And I just believe in my heart somebody is going to stumble over something and it's going to happen. We're going to find them. Somebody going to, if they done gave them to somebody going to see them. I mean, if this story gets as big as it should get, these people shouldn't even be able to go. If they do have them, they shouldn't even be able to go outside with these kids because that's how big this story needs to be. They shouldn't be able to go outside. So who wants to have kids where, you can't even travel with them? No, they're going to try to get rid of them. They're going to be trying to give them back or leave them somewhere. They don't want to if there's somebody that has these kids, trust me, they're going to be trying to get rid of them. They're not trying to be caught up with the police. They're going to be trying to leave them somewhere. And I want them to know that they can do that. You can drop them off at a hospital, a police station. You can drop them off at a store. Just take them somewhere where we could find them. If you got these babies, take them somewhere where we can find them and walk away. Just make sure that you're giving them to somebody that's going to give them to the police because you can't go outside with these babies. You're gonna be caught. So you need to let them go if you have them. Now, Giselle and Jackie, you guys really need to Jackie, for real, especially you are a mother. You are a mother, you have given birth. You need to have, if you got a little decency left in you, please, please let us know what happened to these babies. If you guys are tired of us on here every day talking about the same old thing, the boys, just let us know what happened. Call somebody up. You don't even have to call. You could just tell somebody anonymously and let them go to the police. You could be anonymous. You could even anonymously call the police. They won't even know that it was you. And you could tell everything that Trezell did. And then if Trezell kidnapped you and if he punched you in the stomach or whatever he did and made you do whatever he made you do, let us know. Just let the people know. Because if you don't tell what Trezell did, girl, they finna give you the death penalty, girl. Y'all looking at the death penalty. And it hasn't affected you yet because you still free. But once you get behind them bars and you hearing them bars close every day and them keys rattle, you know what I'm talking about. And them same keys every day. And them calling you by your last damn name every day. You gonna feel it. You know what I'm saying? You feel it. Some hard ass bread. Some, and guess what? You gonna have to get up because if you don't want to eat, guess what? Them other bitches want to eat your food. You gonna want to get. They gonna make you get up. They gonna want your food. Mhm.
You're on their territory now. And that means anything on their territory, they finna know
Mhm.
about y'all.
Exactly. This it says Dancer Queen. Does anyone in the chat live near or in Bakersfield? I'm in Wisconsin. I don't know, Dancer Queen. Let's see. Does anybody live in Bakersfield or close to it? I don't know if there's anybody in our chat that lives in around Bakersfield. I think the closest we got is probably San Francisco. Jacqueline is not innocent at all. No, she's not. Jacqueline is, I think Jackie is the ring leader. She ain't innocent. Jackie is the ring leader. She is not innocent. No, she is not. Mm-mm. She needs to just, I wish she would just come clean and come to her senses and just do the right, just do the right thing. I mean, it's the time is just going on so long. You guys know after a certain amount of time, they start to look for bodies. After a certain amount of time, it's just like a recovery thing. They're not looking for live children. I mean, and that's just what they do. So hopefully, Jackie will come to her senses. You don't think they took the kids to the doctor? I don't think they took the kids to the doctor either. I don't think Giselle um took the kids to the doctor. And does anybody know if Jackie knows how to drive? Does she drive? Does anybody have any idea if Jackie if she drives? Because I was right. See that's uh, right, and that's what I was wondering. Is, mhm. Yep. And you see how young he is, and he drinks Jack Daniels already. He's he's young. He's pretty young to be drinking that Jack Daniels. I'm surprised that he was drinking that. And they said it was more than one bottle in the garbage can. Like that's a lot of Jack Daniels. There's a picture of her. Mhm. I heard him say that too. What do you think he was doing in the garage? Well, drills and songs. What? That's a damn shame. He was in there high tweaking. Girl, that's a damn shame. Yeah, and he probably took Jack in the garage with him, huh? Jack Daniel. Mm-mm. Yeah, I know. She just seemed like she's a real bitch. It's who's that? Nat man said, "Where did the kids go on the 19th? Which grandma's house?" I don't know. I don't know which grandma's house they went to. That's what I want. It was at because if they was at Miss Wanda's house, that is not no vacation. That was not no vacation. Shit. You just pull up to the neighborhood and you're like, oh shit, we gotta go there. We gotta go to that grandma's house. Hmm. Yes. Hmm. Hmm. You're right. Yeah, you're right. And they always happy because they fed, they got everything they want. They always happy running around. You can't even get them to sit down. They want. And then you know what I noticed about little kids though? If they got a tablet in their hand or a phone, they getting babysitted. Like they don't make a lot of noise. That's their little babysitting machine. So I mean, I wonder if they had like little tablets and stuff. You know, like that's what I'm saying. Like they didn't tell us anything about these kids.
Mm-hmm. For him in December for Christmas.
So that's right. But don't aren't they real quiet when they like they on their tablet or they watching the cartoons and stuff? Aren't they really quiet? Like ain't that like a little babysitter? Mm-hmm. So I was wondering if they had like I wonder if Giselle got them tablets and stuff. Like did they all have tablets? You know, like they don't tell us nothing about these kids. We don't know anything about the boys. We can't even they can't even come out and tell us like what their favorite game was or did they know how to and I know they all knew how to play the game, like the Xbox or whatever. Shit, I think a 1-year-old can play the Xbox. Mm-hmm. So I mean they don't tell us anything about these kids. Like what was their favorite thing to do? Like what mm, nothing. I want to know what relatives they have to live. Mhm. Mhm. Oh, can you hear me now? Can you guys hear us? They said the sound was muffled. This. Mhm. Mhm. Hmm. That's right. That's right. Mhm. Mhm. Oh yeah, yeah. Hmm. Yeah, that's the truth. That man said, "What? I heard they found clothing that may belong to the boys. Where'd they find clothing at?" She said, "What?" And I heard they found clothing that may belong to the boys. It's right. Um, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? I'll see if you can hear me on the You can hear me? You can hear me? They're saying they can't hear. Okay. Okay, can you guys hear me now? Try to get rid of everything that was connected to the boys. Are you serious? There's no evidence these rat bastards are months ahead of us. Yeah, they are. They're months. They're definitely months ahead of us. They are coming in. Yeah,
And especially when you're assaulting people intelligent, especially the real ones that went to school and you feel me and put in money for all their intelligence. You mean to tell me you insulting their intelligence? How much money they just paid?
Oh, yeah. Hmm. Let them just walk around like like they don't care, and they probably get snatched up. Can you hear me now? can hear you. Yes, now the caller not very well. You can't hear her. Okay, talk. Say something. See if they can hear you. Yeah, yeah, I did. I just turned it up. John Q, can you hear us now? Papers filed at court in San Jose. Oh, did you, Nat man, did you find some papers that was filed in San Jose? Is that why you're asking? I think that they got family in San Jose. They got ties to Stockton, San Jose, Oakland. Hmm. Mm-hmm. She got ties to a lot of places in California. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Why he saying it came down to Oregon, the Oregon situation because this was definitely thought out and the rest type of situation because they had to do damage control and fix the collateral that they done messed up. You hear what I'm saying?
Right.
How one boy, first of all, how two boys go missing, not one. You hear what I'm saying? At least one gonna be hella scared because he done went through hella shit already, being locked in a closet, not eating, doing all. One of them finna be scared and be like, I ain't finna leave. You feel me? I'm not finna get whooped. You hear what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure that Jackie and Giselle was really. I think that they were really mean to those kids.
They crying under the little cracks right there where they was really skinny, but their heads was a little big. So they not finna just fit in between that crack and then hold each other hand and then walk through the field. I'm not even finna walk through the field. I'm thinking it's snakes or anything out there. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, what kids do you know that small that's going to want to go walk into the dark? I don't know none.
With crickets and beetles and everything, cricking and snapping and popping. Mm-hmm. Ain't no little kids finna go over there. They finna run the opposite way, getting abused and all.
Mm-hmm. Cutie Pie said it would be nice if Jackie would grow a brain and realize it's better to be a witness rather than be a suspect. Exactly. She better go watch Denzel. Do you want to? Do you want? What did he say? Do you want to stay here? Oh, do you want to go to jail or do you want to go home? She better go watch Denzel. But she ain't going home. She gonna wait until Jackie's gonna wait until it's too late, and she not gonna get no deal. She ain't gonna get no deal. Cause she gonna wait till it's too late. Giselle might talk before she would do.
She gonna be on that show
for my man. For my man. You can best believe Jackie's gonna be on that show for my man. Mm-hmm.
They sitting there waiting to pass. They like, oh, this is gonna be a good one. You hear what I'm saying? For real.
Yeah. That man said the ones that are abused to escape. Oh yeah, I'm sure a lot of kids that escape from those homes and stuff. They run. And I think that's why a lot of people don't like the older kids.
They're not old enough and wise enough to know better.
Exactly. They was too, yeah.
They think this is a part of life and it's normal right now to be abused and all that. So they're not really running like that. They wouldn't even know where to run to.
Exactly. They're too small. Too small. But just that picture of which one is the older one? Sincere? Is he the oldest one?
I don't know.
Well, the oldest one in that picture with when he was with Giselle's brother in that picture, he just looks so miserable. Oh, he looked miserable. You know the one with the braces, the oldest brother. He took a picture with him. He looked miserable. I just felt so bad for him. I could just imagine how Jackie and Giselle treated him. And it looked like he was forced to take a picture. And it looked like like you said, they probably treated the younger boys. They probably treated them like shit and treated their kids, different. They, look how they adjust the baby. Look how they adjust the boy. Yeah. They don't adjust them. And then you tell them that their names are changed. And did you guys know that their names are not changed? They didn't change their names. And why would you do that to some kids? Tell them, talking about we named them. Giselle in the interview, we named them. They became ours and we named them. You didn't fucking name them. You didn't even change their name. You just was being mean. You was being an asshole. I just ain't right, Giselle. He just tears ill. I just take Giselle. How about that? That part. I would just say my granddaughter. You guys want to get that. You know what I'm saying? You need a street ass whooping and a penitentiary ass whooping. That penitentiary ass whooping gonna be way tougher. You might as well CP up on it to hit the motherfucking county jail. You better say, take me to 24-hour lockdown. I don't want to see the light of day no more. Tell me, what? I'm upset. My granddaughter and her 12 friend ran off with my damn cigarettes. What? Oh shit! You better call her mom. You better call her mom and tell her she got your cigarettes. You feel me? They supposed to do that. That's what they do. That's what they do. You feel me? It's supposed to be understandable. They not supposed to. But I'm surprised they took the whole pack. Why they should have took a couple? They took the whole damn pack. Shit. Damn savages. They didn't even think about grandma. They took the whole damn pack. They need their ass whooped. They need a whooping. Got it like that. They need a whooping. What you saying, Nina? So they can't trace where the boys are. You know what? What they have to do is they have to go back and they have to figure out. That's why the police is like anybody who has came in contact with these kids, because they're going to have to go back to Bakersfield, where they used to live, where people saw them at, and figure out when the last time somebody seen them, because they know Giselle and Jackie is full of shit. I know, but they not arrested behind just that. First of all, if I was the police, I would have been kicked down the door. They need to let us be the police. I'm gonna give these motherfuckers a heart attack. Watch this shit. They need to let us be the police. God, I wish you guys could fit these, because I'm about to give all the stuff away that got tagged on it. This is beautiful. Yeah, they need to let us police Jackie and Giselle. Yeah, we need to jack their ass up, because this some bullshit. Now, y'all wasting precious time right now, giving them all the leeway to escape if they want to. Did somebody say they got ankle monitors on? Do they? No, when? Let me see. At that point, they ain't even got ankle monitors. My family is on these motherfuckers. They're not suspect. What's not suspect about them? Their kids is gone. They just vanished out of nowhere. In the middle of nowhere. You guys aren't social. So we know it ain't, you feel me, hella traffic coming through this motherfucker. So what's up? They boss, you need to tell your is it your family that's a police officer? Can you have them come to the chat so we can talk to them? Because maybe they can give us some pointers on what may happen, or what could we do, or who should we call?
Yeah, because it's like, how can we? It's something that okay. So when people are loitering in front of your house, and they have the loitering law. So
Exactly.
I mean, a lot of people that went to school to be lawyers and paralegals and all of that type of things, right? I mean, I know they've come up with some good some some good what is it called?
Yeah, they have a yeah, they would know what procedures.
I just like that. The charges. You hear what I'm saying? They got thousand charges picked up, and I don't care if it's a misdemeanor. Once they ask up on a misdemeanor, get them started. Get the process started.
Put them in jail. Put them in jail for something. Put them in jail for something. All these gangsters.
Buy for a kid and throw some milk out the pool just to, get for her kid.
Listen what boss said. She said all these gangsters, and Trezelle hasn't been beat down one time in California. You gonna tell you got that right.
Somebody just needs to walk up to him and whoop his ass.
Exactly.
And nowadays the woman is more harder than the man.
Oh God, I know, right? I know we're more of a man than them men.
We bringing in the game. We bringing in all the, you feel me, the standards and rules. Basically, all the stuff.
We make a lot more money than men now. We're making more money than men. We're doing the man. I got a man job right now. Women are taking over.
I mean, Brazil ain't got mollywop. His brother got mollywop. Nobody got mollywop.
Right. What is going on? All that shit they was talking at the beginning.
The people that you said the guy who had who joined some fucking ranch that didn't even look like it was worth 50 cents to be trying to join anyway. You hear what I'm saying? The kind of things that go on behind there. You feel me? He looking like a weirdo. A nerdy ass nigga with glasses. Come on now, you look trying to get some attention and you ugly as hell. You feel me?
Yeah, they all ugly. Right. Yeah, he was talking all that stuff, and he was talking about he was black, so he could get close to Trezelle. He never did that. He never did none of the stuff he said he was gonna do.
He a gamble too. He a scam artist too.
Yeah, he is. Girl, and all he could say is send money, cash at me, send money, cash at me, cash at me, cash at me. Go make some money on your own. Stop trying to get rich off of YouTube, off of these boys.
Right.
I'll get you a job.
Making money off of these kids.
Sickle cell. Oh, Q was talking about he hoped one of the boys and he is not anemic because they might need their medicine. Didn't I hear that? Did we hear that somewhere? That they were anemic?
I hear that. And it's, we're just going off of our intuition and hearsay.
Right.
And,
they was really tiny. The kids were real tiny. Like they did not eat.
Yeah, no, like they didn't get to have sweets. Like they didn't get to get hot dogs with bread. You feel me? Some cup of noodles.
I think
Nothing to
they.
get them sick or ill. You hear what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Bread, nothing. Like, what you got them on? Greens and beans.
Did you notice that when they were with the mom, that they were a lot chunkier and happy? They were all the pictures she has, they're smiling and they were fat.
Come on now, because
Hmm.
we celebrate by eating. We have fun by eating. We just do everything. We eat, and that's how a healthy living situation is for a human body. And we like to go to
Hmm.
the beach. That's just basically what we do. And so
Hmm.
you can tell when the person isn't happy because they don't eat. But when they happy, oh yeah, you eating everything in sight.
Happy and hungry,
So
huh?
yeah, so you can tell no pizza, no nothing. Like, come on now. Jacqueline looked stressed out, like she wasn't getting no sun.
Oh
She worried
yeah.
about what
I
Trudell worried
never seen a
about
Mexican
the
that bright.
just putting on some attention because he tired of Jackie. She wore out already.
Hmm.
She He's not excited enough. That's why he just had to go to the porno store and get her something to try to spice up their love life.
And
When
that is so
she
sad to even be wanting to have sex and your kids are missing. Like, well, you going to the sex store and let everybody know.
and she know they finna come. She might be getting a hit from the back, and they finna come in and arrest her ass. So
Hmm.
she's scared to the motherfucker. You feel me? So
Hmm.
yeah, it's a lot going on with those two,
But
and they still ain't said.
what she said, pathetic losers only will profit off of missing babies. Yes, it's a lot of people doing that. It's a lot of people doing it, trying to get rich off of these kids. Hmm. That's sad.
People calling off of work because they making more money on YouTube than they making at work right
Hmm.
now.
Yep. People is quitting their jobs because of YouTube. They sure are. They quitting their jobs. I'm gonna probably get really serious about YouTube. When my boo come home, I'm gonna get serious. So I don't, cause I need to be home cooking and stuff, cooking and cleaning. I'm taking me a break.
Like, because them guys are getting at you, looking at my woman, and you feel me? Man,
Mhm. He probably ain't gonna want me out.
you already know.
Uh-huh.
On the right that night, he shut down all of YouTube. He ain't even gonna have no YouTube nothing with him.
Girl, he talking about he finna get him a YouTube channel. I was like, all right, shit. I was like, come on my channel so we can both be on there. You right though. You know they can't handle it. Guys can't
Yeah, we
handle.
can't.
Yeah, they can't
A man
handle
cannot
stuff we can handle.
get a lot of attention.
Hmm.
You feel me?
Exactly. Trizelle gay just like Jamal. I think Trizelle probably is too. I think he is too. He
And
got
his waist so small.
his
His
waist
waist
is
so
just a
small.
little
Them
bit.
guys gonna tear that thing up when he get in there.
Girl, that waist. Oh my God, it's so tiny. He look better in a dress than I do. He got that old tiny 22 waist. I ain't never been that tiny.
Like all these little guys that's walking around here with their little drawers showing and their
Oh
little booty.
God. Them
It's
little.
like how y'all got to me, and why is y'all showing your booty? First of all, like I'm not even showing my booty, and I'm a woman. Hello. So the roles
Hmm.
have society. Once again, women are making more money. They're more dominant. They'll bust. They'll bust a cat quicker than a guy will, right?
Exactly. Yeah, we are.
And that's like we don't play about our kids and we don't play about our money
Hmm.
and what we work hard for. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
right.
In our clothes, in our food, and then
Women
everything
rule the
else.
world. Women, you guys, we're getting ready to have a woman president. We can believe that. We ready for a woman president. I don't know what sexual orientation they are, but I think all male boys adopted is weird. I think all male boys adopted is weird. You mean a man adopting a male child? You think that's weird? I mean, shit, they got to get adopted too. You can't just leave the boys out. The boys got to get adopted too.
I don't know what sexual orientation they are, but all male boys
Adopted.
adapted. Oh, basically, he's trying to say like the reverse, how the roles have reversed is weird right now. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Boys
No, yeah, you're right, girl. Cause
adapted is weird. Like how they all adapted. It is weird
feminine.
because they're now. There's
Mhm.
a bitch now. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
even in the bedroom, want to be the bitch.
yeah. A lot of men are real sensitive and stuff now. I mean, it's just like what women are harder than men. Like I'm not an easy cry. I know some women are, but I mean, it's hard to make me cry. Like, I mean, I'm not sensitive like that. But there's a lot of men that I've run into that are really sensitive, and I'm just like, I am not attracted to that. I am not attracted to a sensitive man at all. I mean, I don't want him to be real. I mean, too hard over. I mean, over real too hard. But I mean, sensitive. That's sensitive. All that crying and whining. Like, boy, shut up.
They want to be just as cute or look better than us nowadays. You hear what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like
They want to be all in the bath. They got to be in the bathroom for hours. That's my job.
hey, come on, bro. Like where you
Right.
think you going?
Shit, go to the barber shop. You can't be in the bathroom for no 2 hours at home. Mm-mm. Shit, that's my bathroom time. I love being in the bathroom. Sure. Yeah, these guys need to get it together. They need to get it together. What you say, boss? That family has a lot of masculine energy. Literally no feminine energy. Look at Wanda West, Horror House. I know. I know. Like this is what we were saying. Like the house, it's just like it's not even attractive. Like I would want my house to be attractive.
Whoever did them braids was foul as fuck for putting them in her hair like that.
She wrong for them braids. To even trying to be come out talking about some stuff with them braids in her hair. I ain't even. What kind of braids is those? Are those box braids from last year?
Who did those?
Girl, shit, we ain't finna advertise enough Wanda's who do Miss Wanda's hair. Shit, girl, what hairstylist she go to? She must have been got that done in the hood.
The hood to hook you up. She did that shit herself. She went on YouTube and thought she was watching how to do video, and she didn't do nothing right.
Girl, exactly, because that is not cute.
And
Mm-mm.
then no, tell her dusty because she don't even got no grass, no nothing. Like man, no flowers,
Her house is
no.
dirty. Like the house has dirt on it. Like it looked like somebody just threw dirt on her house and she left it there.
Long ass look at them long ass trench coats.
She is literally she is literally the ugliest woman I've ever seen. And guess what? Jamal looked just like her. Jamal looked just like her, don't he? He looked like her twin. They look like twins. She if Jamal was a woman, he'd look just like his mama. You sure is ugly. Miss Wanda, Miss Wanda gonna be mad at us. what that is from Steely and them. The color purple braids. She was like, she went to her hairstylist and was like, I want it like the color purple.
Keep my sister away from me.
Miss Wanda, you wrong for that. Don't come out with please don't come out with we're gonna make Miss Wanda come out with another damn statement.
Well, hey, after the night that bitch, she going to Burlington to buy everything new for her house after we finish for her.
She gonna wash that house. Miss Wanda, go wash your house. All that money y'all done scammed out of people and y'all ain't gonna wash your house.
Man, my house is like the best house on the block for all that money they had.
Mm-hmm. You getting 2 G's a kid too? Shit. Girl. What happened, Stacy? Yeah, but I think she knows Jackie. Oh, what you guys talking about? I mean, that whole state needs weeding, weeding out in all levels. It's so much going on. It's so much going on in Bakersfield. They got a lot going on in Bakersfield.
Hey, we need to call code on their ass and let them know, hey, this house is not up to par. We heard they got termites, roaches, and ratchets. And
we gonna call code on them. Go see, go tell them that it's all kind of shit going on in their house. Shit, the roaches done took over. Y'all need to go over there and do something about that. The dogs is in danger.
They gonna tear down the house with them dogs. I'm telling you, they don't play about them dogs, girl.
Girl, they love them damn dogs, huh? That especially that German Shepherd in the damn yard. They love that damn dog. He bigger than Trezelle dog. Trezelle's poor dog. He don't even feed that dog. He treat that dog like it's the shit. He one of the dog is one of his kids. He don't feed it. Well, I wonder what kind of diet they on. Like, what kind of diet are they on? They don't feed the kids. That makes no damn sense. This for the boys.
You know what? I was a vegan channel where a Jamaican guy, he was cooking all this good looking vegan food, you know, stuff that could get you thick and right and and all places, and it's healthy for you, and it's it's energy for the body and soul and all that kind of stuff. That's not energy they're giving us. You hear what I'm saying? People who eat like that also have a custom life and deal with people in a certain type of way and really aren't standoffish because their body is like a rejuvenated, living situation where they like to, promote living healthy and eating good and all that situation. They don't give off those kind of vibes.
Wanda on drugs or something. What's wrong with Wanda? Miss Wanda, what is wrong with you? She doing something. And Mr. West just let her do it, huh? He just sit Mr. West just sit right there and don't say nothing. He just say, yep.
And the gang of crack. What you talking about? He look like a dope.
He look like a dope fiend.
I know a dope. I'm away.
Especially walking down the street with that trench coat on with his boots. What the hell?
Okay.
Oh my God, they look. And Trezelle think that's cute. He like, oh, I want to be just like my dad. I'm gonna go get me one of them coats.
That is not a real man.
He ain't no Roma. Girl, Get take the take the chat. I'll be right back. Talk to the talk to the chat.
So yeah, y'all. As I was saying, Trezell dad, he's definitely using drugs. And if y'all don't believe me, just look at him again. Just look at all his movement, and then when you driving and you down in y'all local infested area, and you see how the drug addicts be moving and walking fast, and they always got to do something, and especially those goggles. You feel me? You come on now. Anybody who will wear goggles and it's not snowing and you're not, in the snow in the mountains, you don't need to be wearing no damn goggles. This man had on goggles, so we can't see his eyes. No, because first of all, you're enticing the people. You're acting like you're a zoo animal. All right, I'm gonna come out for the main attraction. Raw. So he put on his flyest gear for y'all, right? He didn't put on his cape, which is the trench coat, his army boots, which is the black boots. You feel me? So now he didn't put on the tape goggles. Who the hell takes goggles? So it's a lie. I'm telling you, these people aren't stable. They done probably digged up the backyard 100 times looking for whatever the hell they done buried. They done buried it in the wrong area. They probably had some guns in the motherfucker and they done buried it and forgot all about it and tried to find out where it was at. And that's why there's so many different holes everywhere. Because who just dig holes? They just got holes everywhere. So yeah, definitely we want you guys to call in and give your opinion too, because it's definitely deep up in here, and I would like to hear some of the viewers input as well. So, definitely I want to hear all the charges that you guys have in your mind. What would you charge these people with, since the police aren't charging them? Let's charge them our damn selves. And let's see if the police will catch and pick up one of our charges at least. So maybe what we can do is we can go to all the YouTubers that have streaming right now, that are doing the streaming about the boys, and just to keep the name going and all the information being passed. Go on to their page and under your name, just put all the charges that you think that they should be locked up for.
Mm-hmm.
So any page that you go to, put down all the charges you feel like they should be locked up for. You hear what I'm saying?
Exactly. So do you guys be in? Do you guys ever? I mean, I know you guys are all on a lot of channels and stuff, but you ever go into like Shenanigans channel, or one of those one channels that's kind of rough? Go in there and put all the charges on there. When you go in, just start putting charges up there. Instead of saying hi, just put charges.
Yeah, just put charges. Because that's here right now is the count. How many counts charges they got against them right now? You hear what I'm saying?
Stacey said, "I can't stand her." She crazy, huh? She be talking crap. Boy, that lady. I used to watch her channel, but it just got too rough for me. I was just like, I can't handle it, because she be talking mess about Crenshaw. I don't like that. You don't be talking mess about people. I mean, everybody got their own channel. They do what they want on their channel. I mean, shit, you can't be talking crazy. You gonna go to her city and beat her up. Shit.
She a little cute. That's all. She a little cute. She a little thick. She got a little booty. But you feel me? You ain't got to be intimidated about that. Dye your hair. You feel me? Fix your nails. You feel me?
Thank you.
Yourself up.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me? And you just feel me? You'll feel good about yourself, and you ain't gonna have to hate on no other woman.
Exactly.
You're gonna be so in tune. and in love with yourself, maybe you need to fuck yourself a couple times to fall in
Exactly.
love with yourself. You know
Buy
what I'm
some
saying?
toys. Buy some toys.
And you ain't gotta hate on nobody.
Exactly. And I think that's all it is a bunch of hate, you know, because she beautiful. I mean, you could be beautiful too. Shit. And that attitude just makes you ugly. That ain't gonna make a man want you.
That's your attitude. You
Hmm.
definitely gotta fix your attitude.
It could be
Because
some.
you can see the
Yep. Say, go ahead, girl. Say it.
ugliest attitude. And
Hmm.
guess what? That makes it hella ugly. You
It
hear what I'm saying? So
does. It does.
I was by being a pretty woman that I
Hmm.
couldn't be me and you feel me act ugly. You hear what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
Yeah.
It's a real
Exactly.
situation. And women aren't taught that anymore.
Hmm.
They stop teaching their kids. You feel me? When whoopings start becoming, you feel me, charges against the parents.
Yeah.
That's when they
Exactly.
stop women
Hmm.
that kind of stuff
Women
because they
really need to like start loving themselves. Like we need to love ourselves. We need to take care of ourselves. Put your money into yourself. I mean, you know, I mean, if you got mental issues, hey, start fixing that. Start fixing. I mean, what you don't like about yourself. If you think you overweight and you need to lose weight, lose weight. If you think you know you need to, if you want some long hair and your hair is short, go buy some hair. I mean, shit, you can. I mean, there's ways to do all this stuff. And men love you. They don't give a damn if you bald headed under that wig. They don't care. They be like, take that wig off. They love the
sometimes
stretch
a man
marks and
don't put a
everything.
pig in the wig. Look at sometimes a man don't want to put a pig in a wig. You hear what I'm saying? They can go
Exactly.
oink oink.
We gotta love ourselves, you guys. I mean, there ain't no reason we should be hating on another woman. You should always tell another woman that, you know, hey, I always compliment another woman. If I see her and she look beautiful, I'll be like, hey, beautiful. And you know, I mean, hey, that might make their day. But you know, I'm always giving women compliments.
Uh, First of all, we're excluding Jacqueline and Wanda. You hear me? Wanda, you feel me?
Except
They are
Jackie and
excluded from
Wanda.
this conversation. We're talking about people since common sense who haven't done anything to people to harm people. You hear
Hmm.
what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But other than that, we're gonna go in on you. You hear what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Exactly. We gonna
So
love each other.
you did that, and you're playing with our intelligence. So
Hmm.
now we gotta go in. You hear what I'm saying?
That's right, Jackie and Wanda. Cause y'all ain't fooling us. And
Right.
I know everybody on my channel is beautiful. That's what I know. I know that for sure. Cause y'all wouldn't be up in here. Cause I noticed that every nasty comment came from a some ignorant person, and they ain't in here no more. I blocked them out. And then it's always somebody that's ignorant and got an ugly attitude. Because there ain't no reason why you shouldn't want to be up in here with us beautiful women. In here, we having a conversation and having our drinks, and we good.
Right.
Oh, minding our own business. We all up in Trudell and Jackie's business because y'all put it out there. Y'all the one that reported the kids missing. So yeah, we all up in your business and we want to know where the boys is at. That's all we want
First
to
of
know.
all, first of all, you shouldn't have lied to us. So now we
Exactly.
are in your business.
Mm-hmm.
Lies, lies. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, a lie, you gotta keep telling them. You gotta keep telling them. And after a while, you're gonna forget your lies unless you really believe your lies. And you have
Mm-hmm.
to actually believe your lies. I mean, you have to be lying all your life in order to believe your lies.
Exactly. Exactly. Bopsy twins. I call them Dumbo and Bimbo. They are another channel I don't watch anymore. Yeah, we don't go into channels where you know they just be off the hook doing. I mean, all that talking about people and doing all that. You know, we can talk about Jackie and them because they the topic. they some they some savages, but I mean, shit, all that stuff that what's her name be doing. That's all. That's uncalled for. She ain't got to be doing that. Crenshaw is a beautiful woman. She out here doing the same thing we out here doing, looking for the boys. She don't mean no harm to nobody, and she's real sweet. I talk to Crenshaw all the time. She's just the sweetest pie. She all she want to do is find the boys just like we do. So there ain't no reason for you to be bashing Crenshaw like you know her like she done did something to your ass. She done took your man or something. She probably can if she wanted to. Shit. What happened? Hey, I'm sipping too. You sipping too, Natasha? You sipping? Go on, girl. Let's sip. I gotta fill my cup back up. I'll be right back. Hold down the chat. Hold down the chat, mama sister.
So, what other topics would you ladies like to talk about? What would be your ideal night for topics like this? Let me see something in the comments. So,
I smell some popcorn. We all should get together and go on a woman's retreat.
oh yeah, we definitely could do that.
Yes, we need to go on a women's retreat, you guys. I'll put it together. I got a friend that works for the travel agency, and she will hook it up. And we can all go on a women's retreat for a whole week. We'll take 5 days and go on a women's retreat. And we can do everything. Just bring your bathing suit and your flip-flops. That's all we need. We can go to Florida for a whole week and bathe and just wear bathing suits and flip-flops every day. And just do us. Who's in Canada? Nat man, you in Canada? You guys put your states up. I want to see where everybody is at. Put your states up. Oh, boss, filing a false kidnapping report. That's a crime, huh? Yeah. Yep. Did you tell him to put the the charges up? Okay, well, let me see. What charge would I think of? I think that they should go for child endangerment. They should go for lying to the police. They should go for yeah, filing a false police report, like you said. What else? What else?
Tampering with evidence.
Yep, tampering with evidence.
Child neglect.
Child neglect, definitely. You can see that in the pictures.
Child neglect. What is it? Making a false, basically a statement, criminalized statement.
Yeah, making false statements. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And what about getting those kids illegally?
Premeditated. Adopting kids illegally, you're not legally married.
Mm-hmm. Creating false paperwork. Shit. What else? Because they got those kids illegally. Yeah, and then you guys said you was married, lied about that. And then you guys lied to the kids and said that their names was changed when you guys never went down there and changed the name. That is child abuse.
Being a part of a child ring where you basically smuggle them. But
child trafficking.
Yeah.
Child trafficking. That's a bunch of charges right there. Now we should go arrest their ass.
Looking, neglect wasn't feeding the child, letting the child outside. That's neglect. And then
that's neglect.
Not taking the child to the wellness doctor. You can go to jail.
Yes. Not getting your child checkup. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's
back
ain't
up.
that child abuse too? Yeah, that's child abuse, huh? Because you ain't getting a child shot for nothing, getting it checked up on.
You're supposed to be keeping track of the child weight,
Mm-hmm.
and your average child weight is supposed to be this, and your
Yep.
child is not eating enough, getting enough calcium. You hear what I'm saying? None of those kind of
Mm-hmm.
situations, anything. You hear what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's a bunch of charges right there. And we ain't gonna talk about the charges we don't know about because we can't find the kids, so we don't know where they at. So we gonna
Abandonment.
abandonment, huh?
Yep,
And then
abandonment.
we gonna get up to them other charges, them big fat charges when we figure out what happened. And them is the big charges. So they could, I mean, they could really be getting the death penalty. This gonna be a death penalty case. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna write down them charges that we just said, and I'm gonna call the FBI up tomorrow, and I'm gonna go through all the charges with him. I'm gonna tell him these is all the charges me and my sons think that they should be charged with.
They're stickable.
Mm-hmm. Conspiracy to commit whatever y'all did. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a lot of charges right there. And why couldn't they be charged with that already? Those is charges they could be charged with right now. Mm-hmm. Right now. We need them to be charged with that right now. And I want to ask them a question like, why can't they be charged with this? Child abuse, child neglect, lying to the police.
Why is it so special? And they're so special to these police that they're not being arrested for lying to the police.
Mm-hmm. Lying to the police because that whole story was a lie. And we all know it was a lie because we seen on the video that when Trezell and Jackie came back from dropping off those kids, it was just Trezell and Jackie. So where was the boys at? That's lying to the police. The boys wasn't even with them unless you left the boys in the house. That's child endangerment.
When was the last time these boys were seen on camera?
Mm-hmm.
Because we don't have anything to say, oh, we seen these kids on this last day. They were at the gas station, they was in the car. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna get a paper. I'm gonna write this down. I'm writing this down.
They got Google Maps. They've been recording this world for many years. So they can go tap into their data and type in a certain address and rewind that shit all the way until it can't get rewinded no more. You hear what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And they can have their Google Maps at that front door zoomed in and see when them kids come in and come out. You hear what I'm saying? And they ever came out in some big luggage during a certain time with these babies.
Mm-hmm. And where is the footage of them before the 19th? Where's all the, because they've been there for 3 months, so you know them neighbors got footage of them.
From them at the apartment because Google Maps. I went on Google Maps to search up my grandmother's address for my taxes. So it was in Florida, and they had Google Maps all the way from 2005 till current, and you know the pictures, and I just kept it there, and it's this button that you press and it slowly, fast forward. So they got something a little high techer where they can actually see, okay, this is when they moved in. Okay, this is these people been going in and out their house, how they been moving. Right. You hear what I'm saying?
Right. They, because NASA, I know NASA can see, all that. Yeah, NASA can see all that.
Where my NASA friends at? That's what we need. We need our NASA friends to tap in to help us out. You know what I'm saying? Because the big boys need a little help.
We need our NASA friends. Yeah, we're gonna have to find us some NASA friends. We're gonna have to call out for the NASA. You guys got any NASA friends? So we can figure this out. Because if they can't figure it out, we gonna figure it out. Why,
Right,
Brad? Oh, yep, look.
and it's a reward out there. So whoever the first to figure this shit out gonna get the reward.
I'm about to write that down too on that, man. Why burn the car seats? Yeah, why did you guys burn the car seats? I think that they need to take that van and go take that to the police station. Because whatever happened in that old van. That's why they got the new van. They got the new van.
They transported the bodies. Right. They transported the bodies and they don't know if blood dripped out. But I felt kids were still alive when they were in that van. You hear what I'm saying? Right. So the kids were when they was in the van, and when they did the transaction, that's when they burnt the seat and all that stuff. You hear what I'm saying? Right. So what NASA can say, okay, when these people pulled up with this van, okay, who van originally was that? So, okay, now who's pulling the seats out the van? Okay, now who's digging all these holes? Who digs holes?
And look, boss said the fire in June at Wanda's horror house. The dad lied to the police, so you know he's in on it. Yeah, he in on it. Yeah, he is. And I think Trezell burned his damn hands when he burnt that seat. I think his hands was burnt. I think that's why the whole family going to jail.
Yeah, the immediate family, the mom, the brother, and the dad, and Phil and Jackie, and it might be two other people because they knew that they knew will go there too. So it's all about getting somebody locked up. Yeah. You gotta get one person. You gotta lock up one person. Normally they lock up and keep the woman free. You hear what I'm saying? So
they can listen to them talking on the jail phone, and then they're gonna take her ass too. Shit. Right. They're gonna be listening to all the visits, all that, and that's what they need to do. They need to start locking people up.
Yeah. Yeah. Even if it's for 3 days until the wait is over with, the grace period is over with. You can lock them up the other day. Oh, you're learning. Oh, you're breathing. Oh, you stepped out the house. Oh, time to go back. Yeah, they need to start locking people up, and that's when they're gonna find out what happened, because they're gonna be trying to go home, and they ain't gonna go nowhere. They're gonna start talking, and then they got so many informants in there in that damn jail. They gonna think if they tell they tough crime to they telly that, you know, they might get some top ramen or something, and he gonna be an informant. First of all, he hit the PC up. He's finna go straight to 24-hour lockup, and she finna go in there, and they finna put a decoy in there with her. The girl gonna be acting her friend, and you know, she's gonna let her warn her and all of this stuff, and people know who she is like that. You hear what I'm saying? Until the word gets passed around, like, oh, they locked up the bitch Jackie. You hear what I'm saying? And they gonna find out. Yeah. And she might go here under her, not Vasquez or West, but under something else. Yeah, she might be in there. Try to get the heat off of her. Exactly. And then they gonna send that decoy up in there, and she gonna get to run in her mouth. She gonna be like, you hungry? You want some candy? The girlfriend in there. She might end up getting one of them them stud looking girlfriends and all the stuff up in there. And that's how she gon' you feel me, tell her about it. Other than that, yep. They gonna get her.
But they need to start locking they need to start locking these people up. It's been already too many months that these people is running around. They need to start locking these people up. This don't make no sense. So I'm about to I'm writing down all these charges because I'm calling the FBI tomorrow and I'm gonna go through all these charges. I'm gonna tell them why. I want to know why you haven't arrested them.
They didn't even give El Chapo slack like they giving these people slack.
Exactly. Exactly. And I'm gonna tell them that too. Y'all treated El Chapo better than y'all treated. I mean, y'all treating them better than you treated El Chapo. Oh shit. I want to know why. Why? Why are they getting to be wrong? I mean, why do they get to roam around free and their kids is missing?
Why is they getting this ghetto pass? And they so much media, so much exposure out, and so many charges that can be pressed against them at this instant moment, and nothing is happening.
Right. They just
or it's not
around.
happening fast. You hear what I'm saying? They not moving to people's beat.
Right.
And we need our beat. You feel me? Because we out here pushing the streets, knocking down doors, putting a sign, getting into it. You feel me? Trying to figure shit out, putting our own theories together.
Exactly. And they're just waiting. Like, what are you waiting for? Put them in fucking jail. Interrogate them already. You can still interrogate them even though they got a lawyer. The lawyer just be sitting right there. I done seen them arrest people and their lawyer is sitting right there. You're going to jail for murder. Yep.
First of all, we need to bring our Atlanta 48-hour homicide out here. They're gonna get down to the. You feel me?
I should call them. You know what? I should call first. I should call them, the Atlanta PD, and tell them about this case.
I'm telling you, they will crack it. They will crack it. They look good because our boys need a little help. Right. They used to only messing with drugs. They ain't used to all the other shit. They used to dealing with cocaine and shit. Shit, keys. They can take a little hit every now and then. You feel me? They ain't it right here. I'm gonna call them. I'm gonna call Atlanta Police Department and tell them like we need some help. Shit, I'm gonna tell them about this case, and I'm gonna call Arizona because they got something to do with Arizona. I think Jackie and them got some people in Arizona. I'm gonna call Arizona too. Connected to everybody. All the way down to Mexico. Right. You're gonna see the connection all over down to Mexico. Exactly. She needs to be across the border. It's really weird. You hear what I'm saying? Yes. Yes. It's super weird. They got a lot going on. And then that's why I'm saying, like, okay, so they went in there and kicked in the cartel's door. And I wonder what Jackie and them said. Oh, well, we don't know where the kids is at, but we do know a little something. And maybe they told on the cartel. Ooh wee. What, John? He said the reason Bakersville police haven't arrested anyone yet is because they are committed to finding the boys first, then start charging people later. That's the easy part. But what if we don't find them first? I mean, because they do. Go ahead. They have a thing called no face, no case. You hear what I'm saying? If you ain't got no face, then you ain't got no case. And that's basically what they're trying to do. But people like us, we ain't trying to hear that shit. Oh, it's a face with a case. You hear what I'm saying? Y'all just ain't got the evidence. and the evidence is the boys, no face, no case.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
they're gone. And then what about them lying?
And it's gonna be recovered.
And John, what about them lying? They lied to the police. I mean, that whole story was a lie, and then we got proof that it was a lie because we got video. And they came back from wherever they dropped the kids off at in Disneyland at Miss Monda's house. It was only Truzelle. It was only Truzelle and Jackie. There was no boys with them, so that was a lie.
Duty Ryan, even though Duty Ryan, that's my guy.
Yeah, I love Duty Ryan. Big ups to Duty Ryan.
He do not believe none of the stuff that they are saying. And Duty Ryan been working with some high officials, and you've been seeing it all, heard it all, and did it all. And so if he's not, and I'm not believing it, man, and why aren't they moving on it? I bet you Duty Ryan he ain't too.
I bet you Duty Ryan is like shit. If I was a police officer over there, they would have been arrested. And he be having all those ex-cops and stuff on there, and you know, the forensic people. I mean, and none of them believe these people. None of them believe them. So I know the police don't believe them. So what is the hold up? What's the damn hold up?
They have been like my light ass up long time ago.
Oh shit. I would have got locked up for just even thinking about telling a fucked up story like that. I'm like, get your ass. Come on. No, we already know. Come on. You're going. Get in the car.
Oh, that's your name? Oh, we got to go.
Get in the car. You're going. And that's nobody believes that shit. And then they got the proof on camera. Like, there was no kids in the backyard. Chozelle's in the backyard messing with the fence. Like, there was nobody in the backyard with him but that damn dog. Chalk.
And we didn't see no UFO. Did you guys see a UFO pull up and Scotty beamed the kids up and I missed that footage?
Exactly.
I'm just trying to figure it out.
We didn't get that footage.
You guys? Because I didn't get that footage. I only seen the one that was cropped out where it was no kids. Now you feel me? Like, that's the type of stuff where you be like, damn, is y'all playing on my intelligence? Y'all making it seem like I'm crazy. You hear what I'm saying? Like, I see these babies haven't just disappeared out the clear blue sky and just vanished like it was Armageddon. You hear what I'm saying? This is the type of stuff Armageddon and you know, the last days. These is when people just disappear.
Exactly. And like, I know that so there's evidence right there that the kids was never in the backyard. So why can't they be arrested on lying to the damn police? They was not in that backyard.
They could be held just on that until they make a proper statement.
And you know what I would do? Put them in jail and make their bail high, so they, you know, if they want to pay that high bill, go ahead. Make their bail $2 million.
That's a child abduction case. No bail.
There you go. No bail. That shit, they even letting murderers out right now. Talking about, oh, let's give them a $1 million bail. I ain't even never seen in my life how many, they didn't used to let murderers bail out. Now they letting them bail out.
They got the money for that shit.
There used to be a no bail. Remember when there used to be like no bail? You did murder and there's no bail. Now they be having bails. They trying to get money. So
and if they do go to jail and they do get $1 million bail, and they do get bail, we're gonna be on whoever built them out line.
Exactly. Yeah. Because then see we can follow the money. Because if they get $1 million bail and they bail out, we following that money. And we know that's gonna lead us to them kids. Because these two
People with money,
numbnuts. Mm-hmm.
people with money act like they got money.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a lot of people out there that wear the little loafer with the jeans, but they be clean, cut. You don't see a lint on their sweater. You hear what I'm saying? They're real.
Exactly.
They are very organized and kind of like an OCD type of situation. So you know when people have money because it's like everything is super clean around. They can't put things back in organized. Yeah, you hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they don't have that aura at all.
Yeah. John Q said, what do you say? Lying to the police isn't a strong enough charge than falsifying a missing persons report with their signature on it. They'll walk on a charge of lying. They won't. They want the stronger charge to stick. Oh, so they wait. So they waiting for something stronger to come along. Because this is, I mean, it's like it's a missing. I mean, it's the kids are, but they're babies, don't they? Ain't that like a strong case? Because they're so young, right? Because they're so young. That should be like. And then there's two of them. That should really be like, hell no. Shit. Yeah. You lost two, not one. Y'all lost two. We gonna just say they both. We gonna get rid of both of them. Two kids at one time gone. Y'all ain't even crying, crack, a tear or nothing. They don't even care.
They didn't even put up here. They didn't even. Their voice didn't even crack.
No.
Like for real.
They've had so much time that has passed. They don't give a damn. They just feel like a relief, you know, because they don't got the boys no more. It's like, oh, we only got 4 kids now. Ooh, we got rid of them too. It probably was a relief to them. Gotta plant bugs everywhere, cars, apartments, cell phones, and sit back and listen. You know what? And that's what I think that the police did when they was like, okay, you know, we went in their house when they wasn't home. They probably was like, bug that, here, and give them back their cell phones. Make sure that's bugged. And indeed, we're gonna go to Miss Wanda's house, drop bugs all over there. I'm sure they got bugs everywhere.
And they moved because they was tweaking and sockets looking.
Yeah. Because they always had to go like this.
They looking through they blind. No, they didn't drill the hole through the wood, so they trying to look through the wood.
Right. And then they done went down there and hit that pipe, and then they really start tripping.
They start hearing noise. They like, nigga, they finna come for us. I'm cool. I got to go. They didn't come back to the.
I'm telling you.
That ain't bug.
They're dedicated to finding the boys first dead or alive. Find them first, period. Then get who's responsible next. So John Q, if they found just let's say that they found the boys under earth or under something. Who do you think will be arrested first? If they found the boys not deceased, who do you think that they would go to first? Since they don't let them just do whatever they want to do. Do you think what people do they go to? Do they go to Miss Wanda's house? Do they go to Trezelle and Jackie's house? Who they gonna arrest first? I want to see who John thinks they're gonna go get first, because I know that it's more than 4 people involved, and I'm wondering,
The
do
dad
they?
walking around,
Mm-hmm.
the dad walking around with goggles that got tape on that shit with
Mm-hmm.
fucking combat boots. Man, come on
Mm-hmm.
now.
Yeah, an
He look like
autopsy
he
would
got
tell what to
PTSD.
do next. Oh, the autopsy. Okay, but what if it's been so long that the autopsy, I mean, really, is it going to show too much of anything? Well, I guess it would show like if they got shot or, you know, they got choked out.
Well, they not gonna find these boys. They got professional cleaners. Come
Hmm.
on,
Yeah,
come
yeah,
on,
yep,
man. These people smarter than that.
yeah, they do.
This is not amateurs.
Hmm.
They've been for all their life. So
Exactly.
people
That's
that
what,
they
and that's what I said. Whoever they called is a killer. He been killing. He been doing this. That's his job. And then they got cleanup men. They got cleanup men, and that's just what they do. That's they good at that because that's all they do.
one thing I can't do is be distracted from the truth. You
Hmm.
can have all this. You can have all the techniques and all the ways to try to persuade my thinking or persuade the way. Nah, these boys were
That is true. They do
hurt.
got cleanup
They
men.
they were transported in that van. That was the last van that they was in. That the seat was burnt in. That was the last situation van they was in. When they
Hmm.
got transported to the person they were getting sold to for the organ situation.
Hmm.
And then from there, cleaner, once they finished that, the cleaner automatically got the little burner thing and burn them up, and that's it. They ashes. And all you got to do is empty the ashes in the ocean. I mean, people that got money can do this so easy. All they got to do is snap a finger.
Hmm. Hmm. That could be. That could be. Because it's more than just Trezelle and Jackie involved. That's for sure.
So all they got is a money trail, as
Hmm.
Natasha said.
Hmm.
That's the only thing. Nobody. So all they have is a money trail.
Hmm. If they are not alive, an autopsy will tell it all. Follow the money trail. Yep, the money trail. And whoever they can do that right now because somebody just dropped $160,000 in Trezelle's account. So what do we all think that's from? That ain't from no car accident.
And that motherfucker did not win the lottery.
No, and that's a lot of money for them because they don't buy shit. I don't know because they don't buy nothing. What's the use of living? I mean, like, don't you want to live good and help others? They don't. I don't know. They just an odd family. Trezelle, a crackhead daddy. Crackheads be the cleanup guys. You got that right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
To the motherfucker for that $20 for 6
Mm-hmm.
hours.
Exactly.
6 hours for $20. See you
Mm-hmm.
later.
Bye. Call me next time when you need me again. Shit. Got my blast. I'm out of here. Blast off. Shit. I hear you on that. Remember to money does buy cooperation on both sides of the fences. Guess we'll see. They may be waiting for the money to get raised up. They might be waiting for it to get like to $500,000 or something. Then they like, oh, y'all asked out. I'm gonna go ahead and get that money.
And whoever knows is gonna be scared to tell because they gonna know that they've been holding out on this information for so long, so they gonna go down too with it. So they're not gonna say nothing because they go down with them because they know what happened, and then they been accessory to a murder.
Right, right. And then they didn't say anything. They're not gonna probably get no deal.
As my Atlanta 48 hour people would say, you just as guilty because you knew
about it. Exactly. What they call it? Felony murder. Accessory to murder, felony murder, however you want to put it. They're gonna connect you to the murder.
You charged as the person who committed the murder, and you wasn't there, but if you knew about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I done seen people get just for knowing about a murder 15 years, just for knowing about it and didn't say nothing. 15. Shit. Yeah. They gonna try to make an example out of somebody. And then I feel it because I mean whoever know about it, yeah, they probably scared to say something because I mean like because the person who was the cleanup person, they told somebody, but they know that they told somebody, so they gon' that person can't say nothing really because he's gonna kill them. He's going to kill them because he only told that person. So yeah, I can see where that person might be scared to come forward. Even leaving a tip or something, that ain't gonna work because that cleanup person knows he only told one person other than them two. So that person is probably like, I ain't gonna be able to do it. This motherfucker might kill me. So they can't say nothing. Even if they called and left a little tip, he gonna know. Like, bitch, you was the only one I told. Come here. Your ass is next. Because they told somebody. You just not finna hide that secret. That those things are hard to secrets like that are hard to keep in unless bio family has them. Y'all think the bio family got them? I don't. Only reason why I don't think the bio family has them because there's money involved in this. There's money. There's a lot of money involved in this. And if Trezelle and Jackie wanted to give their kids back, they could have just gave them back. But they wanted to make some money. They made some money off of these kids. They don't work. They're always going around work. Like they're not going to work. They're going to if they see a sign that says we're hiring, they're going the other way. They're going for the scam because it's easier for them. So I don't see them. I see them trying to make some money off of this situation. I don't think the bio family has it. Even though, shit, if they was mine and I thought they did a messed up, yeah, I probably would just go over there. I would probably would just went over there, just kicked the door in, and got my kids about that fucking situation. They would have had to put me in jail because I know the bio mom probably, just seeing her kids like that. Yeah, that would have tore me up. I don't know. I probably would have been trying to move this fucking earth to get my kids away from them monsters. Mm, it's hard to say. I do believe that the CPS, if Miss Wanda was working for CPS, and if that lady or what's her name, Jackie's mama was working for CPS too, I believe they put some paperwork somewhere. They did something. Somebody did something to hurry that adoption along. Because if the mom was still doing those classes, and then all of a sudden, oh, your kids is already adopted. We didn't send you no paperwork. They already adopted. But she like, where the paper? Y'all didn't send me no court date or nothing. Well, we sent it, but they probably sent it to the wrong address. That's probably what they did. They probably sent that shit to the wrong damn address. And she over here doing her classes and stuff, thinking, oh, when I get finished with this thing, I'm gonna get my kids back. Boom, your kids is already adopted by these monsters. So by Wanda and them pushing paperwork and stuff, and I believe this is just my belief, Miss Wanda, because since y'all don't want to come out and tell us nothing else about these kids, you probably push that paperwork through. Just keep the eye on the one who has the most motive in this to get back, to get the boys back. Then the rest will unfold quickly. Hmm. I know. I keep going back and forth, but there's some money involved in this. Like, okay, so just say if the bio family had the kids, right? Some money had to be exchanged between them and Trezelle and them because Trezelle and Jackie is the money hungry savages. Okay, they're not gonna work. They're not gonna do any of this. They're not gonna do that. And then the bio, I believe that if the bio family had them, Trezelle and Jackie would want some money. They would want to be paid off. And then they were still getting the money. They were still collecting the money while the kids was gone. It's a money thing with Jackie and Trezelle. It's a money thing. So yeah, yeah, yeah. People, I always like my candle for the boys. This is their candle. This smells so good. Mm-mm. My little men. That's for classic and there. Yeah. I like to pray that I don't like to think about them alive because I don't want to think about what they're going through with somebody else, with some other monsters. They need to have charges that will stick. Yeah, they do. If they charge them with a minimal charge that can't bring them back, and if they did something major, hmm I'm gonna pray that we get some charges soon. Some charges will come soon because this has just gone on too long. It has, and me thinking about. I don't like to just think about the kids being with some monsters, some other monsters. You know, they could be locked in a basement somewhere. I mean, people are just cruel. People are cruel. The boys were not there at the Cal City house. I believe that they have been missing since last June or so. Me too. I believe that they were missing. They went missing after Jamal took them pictures of them at Christmas. Then they went missing because why don't they have any pictures of the age that they are right now, 3 and 4? They don't have no pictures of them at 3 and 4. And Sincere's birthday's in June, right? Sincere's birthday is in June. I forgot when is Classic's birthday? Sincere's a June baby. Classic is a they 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 turned 3 and 4 after that picture with Jamal because that fire happened on Sincere's birthday. I forgot what his day his birthday is, but it happened on his birthday. So they were 3 and 4. And I bet you they weren't even around anymore. There's no pictures of them. What mother doesn't take pictures of her children and you're in the house all day with them? Who? Why? Why isn't there no pictures? and you sit in the house with 6 kids all day, and you don't have no pictures of them because they weren't around. What happened to my girl? Where you at? They weren't around. I believe that they got rid of them after Christmas. I think that they got rid of them after Christmas because there is no New Year's pictures. There's no Easter pictures. You guys, there's all the holidays. Easter, kids dress up. We dress our kids up for Easter. New Year's, there's none of that. They don't have. It's August 4th. Is that when? That's classic. That's classic's birthday, huh? August is that August 4th? And Sincere's is in June, right? Yeah. I don't think that those kids was. I just don't believe just being a mother and a grandmother. Hello. Just being a mother and a grandmother. I don't believe that those kids made it after Christmas. Because if I go through my phone right now, what you guys are on, but even on my laptop, I got hundreds of thousands of pictures of my grandkids from when they're even my kids and they're grown. I just don't believe Jackie was in the house with those kids all day and she didn't take no pictures of them. She didn't have them. So Classic is his birthday is in June and Sincere's is August 4th. And I think Classic's birthday is close to my birthday. That's how I remember his birthday. All avenues should be looked into, but the most probable is the one staring you in the face. I bet you we're going to be surprised when we figure out what happened. We're going to be surprised. And John Q, I believe that you might be on the right track because we never know. We never know. We don't know any of these people. We don't know what's been going on. I just believe that they didn't have no pictures of these kids after Christmas. As a matter of fact, they got those pictures off of Jamal's page, so they didn't even have any pictures of them. They didn't even have their own Christmas pictures. Ain't that sad? How Jackie could sit in the house all day with 6 kids and you ain't taking no pictures of none of them? You don't even care that your kids don't they want to see themselves when they get grown? Don't they need pictures for their kids and their grandkids so they can see how they favor each other? I don't know. Maybe I'm just I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I take a lot of pictures and I got a lot of videos. What happened? How many pictures you got? How many pictures you got in your phone of your baby? How many pictures you got in your phone of your baby? That's what I'm saying. Like, we take all these pictures now. If Jackie was in the house every day with them 6 kids, why she ain't got no pictures? It don't make no sense. And then, okay, and then New Year's, okay, Jamal had the pictures from Christmas. They didn't even have no Christmas pictures of them. And then, okay, so New Year's was after Christmas. We all celebrate New Year's, so we take pictures. And then what's after that? Valentine's Day, and then their birthdays was coming up. Like they don't got no pictures of none of that stuff. That's scary. I believe that. That's why I believe Jackie was the one. Since she was in the house with the kids all day, I think Jackie was the one that did something first. Whatever happened, she started it. Hmm. Yeah, I do too. I feel like Giselle finished it too. Because if you're at home all day with six kids, they're driving you crazy. And you're not letting them go outside. And boys, you got six boys running around the house. No little girls to tone everything down because girls kind of tone stuff down. You ain't got one girl to tone nothing down. The boys is running and jumping and doing, especially when Trizelle goes, they probably really act. And I think Jackie snapped. I think she snapped and she called Trizelle. Hmm. Me too. Because, but if I had that backyard, I would have been, y'all got to get up out of here. Hmm. You know what? My kids, that door would have been open from after they ate breakfast. Get out. Goodbye. Put your coats on. Put your gloves on. Whatever you got to do. Going outside. I would have had a trampoline out there. I would have had the football out there, the baseball, the bat, all that. They would have had all that shit. They would have been busy. Hmm. No, it wasn't. Mm, exactly. We live for our kids. Mhm. Exactly. Mm-mm. Nope. Nothing. Mhm. Exactly. There's nothing. I did not. There was nothing in that backyard that told me that there was even any kids living there. They had a table and some chairs back there, and you got six boys in the house. You ain't got a football outside. You ain't got a trampoline. You ain't got none of that. You don't got nothing for them to play outside. A jungle gym, something. Hmm. What they think, what they got. Mhm. Exactly. Mhm. Exactly. Mhm. Right. What they, I know, right? I wonder what that looked like too. Like, did they have food in it? Was it old food? Was it cooked? Did they have Tupperware? Like, what kind of stuff did they have in the refrigerator? Did they have kids snacks up in there, like the little cheese you eat? You know how they like to peel the cheese? Yeah, the kids snacks. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. I wonder if they had any of that. Mhm. Yeah. Right. That's sad. Right. Exactly. Mhm. 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 Exactly. Mhm. Mhm. Exactly. Yeah. That's why I believe she was a very good. Mhm. Mhm. Oh yeah. Yeah. We all see it. Yeah. Because it's there. We all see it. Because I mean, it's running across the TV. Shit. You ain't got to look far. It's there. I mean, and I think that she did something to one of them. And then that's where they went with it. They just took it to another level so they can get the money. They can make money off. Mhm. The pyramid. Mhm. Right. It's a pyramid. Mhm. And they got something to do with Jamal. I think it has something to do with Jamal because he's just, I don't know, like, where's their money at? Like, what is going on? Do they send it to him and he got. Mhm. You're right about that because he had all them Jack Daniel bottles in that garbage can. I'm telling you that Jack Daniel. I mean, I'm surprised he's drinking that as young as he is. I mean, really, you shouldn't start drinking that shit till you get older. It's like that rock gut drink, and then he drinks it straight. No, probably, huh? Mhm. Yeah, mhm, he do. Yeah, he Trezell probably looks up to his dad because he has a lot of his ways. That ain't no role model. Shit. Damn sure ain't. Damn sure ain't. Damn. Clean the house. Something. Do something. Exactly. And you got all those boys and you got I mean the house just looks a hot damn mess. You can't get the boys. Mhm. Exactly. Hmm. Exactly. They got all them damn boys. My boys be out there. You finna get up on that roof. You finna clean. You better pressure wash this whole damn thing because boys tear up a house. Hmm. Boys tear up a damn house. So they be fixing that mug too. You better get the pressure washer out the garage. I'd have all them. You gonna pressure wash this whole house. Keep messing it up. You gonna be out there all day. Mhm. What's wrong with your phone? It sound like you in the water. It sound like you in the water. Now I can hear you. You said what now? Well, that's probably why they recorded this, because they were coming. Right. Mhm. Right. That's why they reported the missing, because somebody was calling. Somebody was coming. Because if they wasn't coming, they didn't have to report them missing. They just could have kept telling people they not here. Right. Right. Or they yeah, just like they told us, they went on vacation. Vacation. And evidently Wanda and them wasn't worried about the kids because they didn't know they was missing. Shit. I'm gonna know if my grandkids is missing. Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. She running shit. Uh-huh. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, because she running shit. The husband don't do nothing but sit back and let Miss Wanda run and shit. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can tell by his skin. He's ashy. You ashy, Mr. West. Mhm. Right. Because he looked like he was he looked like he had a dry ass curl. Uh-huh. And Miss Wanda put it in. Miss Wanda put a curl in there. Oh, shit. Oh, Lord. She probably had one too. A damn girl. She gonna make another statement. We gonna keep talking shit about her. She don't have another damn statement. Miss Wanda don't make no more statements. We gonna be talking shit about your ass. You make another damn statement. Shit. You better not make another statement, Miss Wanda. When we got something for you. Every time you think about it, your statement stinks like your house. Shit. I know, right? Don't they house look like that? Like that house look like he brought, he got a lot of stuff out the garbage can. he was a gar- he was one of them, yeah, picking up garbage, bringing it home. And then she on her statement, she said, "Yeah, we ain't never been on public assistance. I wanted my kids to have a good life. Well, damn, you should have taught them how to clean up. Shit." Right. Her ass. I was like, you did not write that. Chazelle probably wrote that bullshit. Right. they probably went on IG and found him on there. right. yeah, you see me half, and you can keep half. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the whole thing. Yeah, they met their match. They found a bunch of scammers from Africa. Ladies, you guys have to get these. You guys have to get you one of these. I just started sleeping in them, and these, oh man, these are the bomb. I love these damn things. I put this one on, and then I put this over it. That means do not disturb. This one is just, I'm napping. But if I got this one on, that means do not disturb. Okay, get y'all one of them. do not disturb. I'm breaking. He gonna be like, I'm breaking in. Yeah, like, you better wake up. you better wake up right now. Shit. I tell you, this black ass kid, I ain't seen that nigga in a whole year. Shit. He got it coming. but that's another show. We're gonna have to talk about relationships. Maybe tomorrow night we're gonna talk about relationships. yeah. Yeah, let's do relationships tomorrow. hmm Or do you want or do you like feminine men? hmm Yeah, let's do that tomorrow. Let's come on tomorrow. Let's talk about guys. Let's talk about relationships. And John Q, you can come too. We wanna, yeah, so we can get your input because I think you're the only guy in here. yeah, John Q, the only guy in here. How does that feel, John Q, to be surrounded by all these beautiful women? you in a slumber party, finna put you in a blanket in a sleeping bag and roll them up like a hot dog. John Q, you gonna be rolled up like a hot dog. I know, right? That's funny because that's what I was gonna say. I could just imagine us messing with John Q. He'd have a good time. what they doing? How they bought a house and they didn't work, and more strange, the real estate agent let them borrow money. I ain't never, where that agent at? 'Cause shit, I ain't never met no agent let me borrow. Let me borrow. I'm here to buy a house and I need to borrow money too from a stranger. Shit. Giselle was messing with that girl. He really was. Yeah. She was bad. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Giselle was trying to get him somebody that had a job. I think he was trying to move up. Mhm. Exactly. Hmm. Exactly. Mhm. Right. Exactly. That's why I think that Jackie was at home with the kids. Roselle was probably gone, and she did something to one and called his ass home and was like, "Now you got to go figure this out." And he was like, "Huh, we don't have to get rid of both of them. Let's just do it." And it happened because I don't. They were saying like Jackie stupid stayed home all the time with the kids. Roselle was the one that was riding around doing what he was doing. And you know how we get to thinking when we at home by ourselves. Shit. But we think a whole bunch of stuff. And she probably knew he was messing around. Cause he hmm hmm yeah, exactly right, exactly. You can go through everything because he knocked out. hmm hmm You'll figure it out. Oops, we giving up all the game, girl. Uh-huh. Mhm. Shit, that sound like some Ti and Tiny shit. Girl, girl, ain't that crazy? hmm Everybody. hmm Is that what she told him? See, because I wouldn't trust her if she said that. I don't know. Stephanie. Stephanie, right? Mm-mm. See, and I wasn't thinking she was trying to get money. So she want money, huh? Miss Successful. I thought you were so successful and you had all these businesses. Why you trying to get money out there, people? And then you done open up a can of worms. Now everybody's talking about that. They did that to me too. They drugged me and I don't remember. And it sounds just like some shit came from Bill Cosby's fix. Mm-hmm. He did. Yeah. I think that was his favorite actor, the Jello Pudding guy. Yeah, that's sad. I hope that didn't happen. Because I like T.I. Oh, man, prayers up for DMX. That's my favorite rapper. I love you, DMX. They said he had a, I want to say they said he had a heart attack. Then somebody said he needed something else, but I hope it was just, that's what it was. But I think he's doing a little bit better. So I don't know if he's even out of the woods yet, but hopefully, man, that's my favorite rapper. I love you, DMX, to the moon. I know you've been through too much, but he believes in God, and that's important. So I think it's gonna be all right. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And so it might have been an overdose. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. And you only need like a grain of salt. That's how much you need to kill you. So I mean, you don't need much. So I hope I hope he comes out of this and he, wakes up from all this craziness because I mean he getting older and like you said, he been doing drugs all his life. So mhm, yeah. Mhm. And that's gonna be some questions. Mhm. Mhm. Right, right. Mhm. Did you offer him something? Mhm. Mhm. Right. Mhm. Mhm. Exactly. Mhm. That's right. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, we're gonna have to answer for it. Those are gonna be the questions that have to go have to answer for that. That stuff. Hmm. Exactly. It's gonna happen. Yes. What you know you are becoming a troll. Who is that trolling? How far is it? Who's trolling? Who is that, you guys? We want to get we want to get some mods up in here. Who's trolling? I have some, no privacy to all. I'm trying to see who's trolling. Tell me. They said what? They said Nat is trolling. Natalie? She, right. That's why I want to see. Where's the troll at? Nat can't be trolling. That girl's here every day. We trying to troll the troll. Shit, where they at? I got excited. I was like, where's the troll? I want to see the fucking troll. Shit. Hmm. Exactly. Bring your ass up in here. Girl, you in the right spot. Now you can't leave. It's only one way in and no way out, bitch. You can't go nowhere. You fucking around. We want the trolls in here, y'all. Let them in. Let them in. Hmm. The trolls make you famous. That's right. Shit. Troll alone. Troll. Shit. And I'm bringing all y'all with me. So come on. Shit. Y'all ain't going nowhere. We all going to the top. Hmm. Straight to the top. Okay, y'all. I got to get up in the morning. I got court in the morning. I know, but it's not. It's just for it's for unemployment court. I ain't never been to court for unemployment. Mm, I know, right? I haven't either. I'm like, what the hell? No, it's because they didn't give me my unemployment last year. Girl, zoom, 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 and a zoom, zoom. I told y'all we going on our little our women's retreat. I'm gonna be up at. Look, they was like be up at 8 o'clock. No, it's on a Zoom. Oh shit! I sure am. Matter of fact, I'm getting up at 6 to get ready so I can be cute for the judge. Yep. And that was my money that y'all didn't give me all last year, and it was COVID. Shit, I need my money. Mm, I'm living in my car. I need my money. I should go outside to the car. I'm living in my car. Shit, I need my money. Hmm. Girl, I should have told you earlier. Shit, I would have, I would have put it in the alley in the back. Huh? This my damn tent. Shit, I'm getting power from this house over here. I had to plug in my fucking phone in their backyard. Girl, I'm gonna tell you what happened in the morning. I'm gonna call you. All right, Mamacita. I'll see you guys later. Bye. We leaving. I love you guys. Bye. We see you tomorrow. We're gonna talk about guys tomorrow, relationships. And I'll tell you guys what happened at the court. So we can go on our women's retreat. All right, baby. Bye, baby. Bye.